As Brendan is kind of like just, like he's almost saying, like, what you need?
Just a question. I'm still learning what all you fuckers can do. You were on fire earlier. Was that you or one of the things?
It was, oh, the steam from my feet. Uh, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
That's my.
Hmm.
It, I don't know. It something I discovered with the rest of you. Never been able to do it before, other than once or twice.
Maybe it's your dragon bow thing that we found from that dragon stash, you know?
Not really.
Steam's all dragon, right? Well, you know.
Maybe,
However,
maybe it's
yeah.
from the bow, but I've been able to do it without my bow.
Okay, well then probably not the bow. That's weird. Um, can Lupa do it?
No, I don't think so.
And you guys have been at the hip for a while too, so it's not like it's a good thing, right? All the steam and stuff.
Just helps me run a little bit faster, but I.
Okay, well, it's good. You know. Anyway, Samuel over there, he seemed like he's okay. He said he's slow and stuff, but he's not in pain. But you know,
I I offered to ease his pain a little bit, but he says he doesn't need it, so I guess we can leave him to his own devices in that terms.
well, you know, I just want to make sure he's not like just super stubborn or something and bleeds to death on the ice. That would really suck. Um,
Right, but at the same time, I was going to try to heal his pain, but funny enough, I thought about what you went through the other day apparently with doctors and not listening. So I figured I'd
well,
just tie my hand.
That's right.
well, I mean, not listening's kind of a strong, you know. But yeah, I get it. I get
From
you. I get you.
from what
Um,
from what you tell me, is there more to it?
uh, yeah, you know, the whole definite like listening 100%, just not wanting to do what they said. But you know, that's fine. Whatever. That's a completely different thing. Um,
Right.
we just we. I mean, okay. Where do we? Where do you guys want to sit and rest, Juniper? Can you pick out any nice places with your eyes? You found any more
Um,
caves that you can spy? You know, on this lake, or are we just going to sit here?
BT, do I see anything out there?
By out there, what do you mean? Just checking in the distance if you see any creature?
Mm-hmm.
Give
Do
me
I
a
see any?
perception check.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I'm just bleeding so much. And I
First
don't
roll
think
of
I
the
can see
session.
anything.
Though you cannot see anything, I guess you can maybe hear some stuff in the distance, like some howling, some figures flying, but it could be just animals. I mean, nothing that dangerous. The whole area, though, reeks of trouble, you know. This Shadowfell vibe, this feeling that you get, even though you cannot see anything, you feel like you are a bit endangered.
I'm not making out anything. My vision's kind of wobbly, but I don't think we're safe here.
Okay, well, where do you guys want to rest then? If we're not safe here, I mean.
I don't know. Um,
It's just miles
maybe.
of ice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think
Mm,
so.
maybe we just risk it, you know? Back to the wind and all.
We can. I think maybe that's a good idea too.
You can, you know, if if we get on our hands and knees, we can make a little snow wall to keep the wind out, just a little. It's not a lot, but it helped when I was a kid. Mm, Juniper looks really rough, and Locke looks a little too.
I'm good, but June's is continuously bleeding on this ice. No, just do whatever you're gonna do to me to her. I'm fine. Well,
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Thank you.
no, after just gritting the teeth a bit, Locke will acquiesce, and we'll get to the why in a little bit. So yeah, I'll take it.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. If we just have just a small rest, just a tiny rest, then I'll be okay. Just tired.
I'll go. Thank you, Burgos. Yum.
So we sitting down and trying to rest, or we not, guys?
Looks like the only option right now, so we'll sit here and let's fucking rest up a bit before we keep walking.
Good. It'll be a good idea to huddle. Nina says as she like puts an arm around Juniper and like gestures for Brayden and everyone to like come closer. It keeps the wind out, Little cramped probably, but it'll be fine.
Definitely feels better.
Right? Oh, okay. So just you kick the snow away, so it's just ice, and you sit on the ice or whatever, or sit on your or something. Just don't sit directly on the wet snow, otherwise you'll get colder and stuff. Keep your hands in your pockets and your back to the wind. There you go. That's all I know. Anina does exactly as she said.
GG.
Or
Which way is the wind coming from?
The what? The wind.
Which way is the? Yeah.
Let's see. Northwest. From the
Northwest?
center of the lake. Look at that.
Okay. So Bray kind of just take Nina's advice and just go around them, and Bray's gonna like kind of like try to shield Nina as best as he could, and
Oh.
Lupa is gonna try to shield like Nina and Juniper. And well, they have like windbreakers, and Lupa's like fine against the wind, like winter wind. Like she's doing fine in this weather. So the two of them are gonna kind of like try to be like windbreakers for the other two.
Lupa is thriving. Nina's gonna use Lupa as a pillow. And lean right back against her. Thank you, Lupa. Thank you, Brian. If you get too cold, we can switch places. Samuel, are you coming in? We're making a little huddle so we can take a little breather.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Stands up wobbly.
Are you okay? You're
Yeah,
wobbling.
Just got creaky bones, that's all.
And you're limping too.
Yep.
People usually do that when they're hurting. Are you sure you're not in pain?
I haven't felt pain in a long time.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it might have sounded really cool when you said it, but people say that like all
Yeah.
the time, and it's really
I
lame.
know. I don't think it's cool.
Yes.
I wish I could.
What? So you're like you're like serious? Like, I mean, you're bleeding green and you don't feel pain, and you know G word.
Is that even possible?
Impossible?
Invisible.
Is it
Juniper.
possible? Oh.
Oh,
Invisible?
I thought you were trying to say something else.
Oh, I just to not feel anything. So like, do you not cry?
No, I feel like emotions, at least. I feel like I do. I get sad when people leave and happy when I see my friends again. It's just I don't feel like it affects me. Like I freeze up in the cold, but I don't feel the wind.
Really?
Or I mean, yeah.
So you could be like armless and you would never feel that kind of pain?
It would definitely set me back for a moment. I mean, I'd be able to see that my arm's gone, but yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wait,
So
no,
what's the
no.
purpose of
It's
a
never really
body?
happened before.
Isn't
Well,
that just super inconvenient?
Juniper?
I mean, I didn't really choose to have a body. I sort of just woke up with it. I don't really know if I can do that.
Juniper,
Oh, I thought.
who else do you know that can like be fine without arms? You know, just a little
Oh,
inconvenient.
Bob.
Bob, exactly. He's like Bob, but
I
he
don't know.
thinks and speaks. I think.
But Bob doesn't speak, and Bob doesn't think either.
Well, but that's what I mean. He's like a Bob, but he thinks and he speaks.
Oh. I don't know. That seems really, really weird.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Samuel. I was whispering to Juniper. So we have
Wait,
something
so
called.
I'm sorry, Nina. I'm so confused. Are you saying that Sam has a Juniper then? Like I'm to Bob?
No, I mean I wasn't. I didn't think
Can I make a
about
Sam?
that, but that totally makes sense.
Oh, that's so interesting. That's
should ask
so.
You should. Nina says it perfectly normal volume. Just like Samuel can hear like half of this conversation. You should.
Juniper has no volume. Like.
You should totally ask him, Juniper. If he's.
Sam, do
like
you have? How do I explain? Do you? Who made you?
I mean, I guess like the gods made me, but I mean, it's not really
Did
that.
they? Am I
I mean,
God?
they sort of made everyone, right?
Nope.
Okay. I
That's.
don't know.
So wait. Well, I guess that's. But could I do that?
What, like
So
wake
he's
something
just-
up?
I can wake things up, but they don't. They don't talk or really say anything.
I
Like
mean,
their souls have been taken. I've never had to worry about. They're just They're just, you know, they're like dolls. That was a very dark turn. I wouldn't call them slaves.
No, slaves are like just normal people in sucky situations, right?
Yeah, they're like people who can consent, which is, I mean, Bob doesn't.
Well,
There's
they don't.
nothing. They're like a. You know how a tree, when they grow and they grow and they grow and eventually they wilt and they'll lose some branches. My Bobs are just branches. Their whole the spirit within them is gone. So I'm just kind of making something out of its discarded limbs.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not
making
really
new,
the same.
You're making like new trees, different trees, but they're still kind of tree, you know?
I guess they're part of what used to be a tree, but aren't anymore. Because they're not alive. They're, you know, discarded. I don't know.
But that's kind of Samuel, the vibe that, you know. I mean, you you said you D-worded, right? Am I allowed to? You told me not to say the G word. Am I allowed to talk about the whole thing, or
G
you
word?
don't want me to
fine.
talk about any
It's
of it?
fine, like, as long as, like, Lemon Mouse didn't really know what was going on. Like, I don't want to freak people out when, like,
Wait, he didn't see you when you went in?
no.
Oh, oh,
Well,
okay. No,
that would
that
be
makes
really
way more
creepy if he knew.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought that like totally no. I thought he'd like seen you like walking around this house as a ghost.
What's a ghost?
It's like when somebody dies, but like they don't leave, you know,
Oh, that's what
and
you
they stick
guys were
around.
talking about.
Isn't that a reverse of a Bob, technically, then?
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like the body goes, but the person doesn't.
And see, that's a totally different part. Cause like, I don't know, my Bobs don't have any ghosts.
yeah, I mean,
But this
I've
makes
met,
it hard.
like, a lot of. Sorry.
No, you go, you go.
I've met a lot of, like, he gives air quotes, Bobs in my life. Especially in my past years, going to Vorthen and things. But
Ooh.
I'm sort of a special case. I had a friend, I think, that wanted to make sure if I fell, well, at least he told me so, that he tried to engage in a spell, and he wasn't really the most practiced in that sort of thing. It fell through. He tried to clone me, or whatever it's called. Got kind of fucked
Whoa.
up.
What does that mean?
He tried to clown you.
Well,
Like in a
that might be it.
circus?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
Like
it's
the
like
rhino?
you have a body, right? You know? He basically made me another body in case, I perished. But, usually your soul goes up and it's like, oh, well, there's another body to go to, better go over there. Mine didn't do that, got mixed up for a bit, and then just went straight back in my old one. Scars and all.
well, what
So
if
wait,
it
no
started?
God took you?
I mean, I have no idea. Maybe I
What
was, and
stops
then
the
I
God
got
from...
snatched back.
Oh.
I don't. Well, ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't really know.
So,
That seems horrible.
so to put it in practical terms, someone bobbed you, but with your original soul and it fucking stuck.
it's probably like a copy and paste situation. Just made another me, I guess, and maybe something after it. I don't know. And then
Oh.
my soul just wandered on back, I guess.
Is-
It's all conjecture, really. I don't know the half of it. Yeah, I'd have to ask the guy, but he's like in magic jail or whatever.
if any of us were at well, that just sounds a little weird because it kind of sounds like nothing happened when you died and you don't remember anything and it was just nothing, and that sounds scary. But
That
that's
sounds
fine because
fascinating.
we aren't going to die, right? Like none of
What
us.
if I
are.
could do that?
What if you could die?
No, what if I could
No?
do that? If my Bobs could become Sans.
I mean, that might be really cool if Sam likes being Sam.
I mean, I
We
like
would
being
have
alive.
nothing to
It's been
worry
nice.
about because I could just bring you back. That
Mm.
wouldn't be as scary.
You know, we could always try, Juniper. You know.
And no God seems very mad at Sam because Sam's still here, right? I would
Mhm.
think that if you lost if your soul went, then that God would want to claim it, and they would get very angry if they didn't get to.
I mean, sure. I mean, maybe if you did the process right, it'd be good. The problem is when it got fucked up for me, I don't really recall anything from, past shit.
Well, that sucks, but it also might not suck too. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know. You don't know.
You just gotta make sure you're bringing back the right person, I guess. It would suck if, like, you brought back Miss Avila there, and, like, not that she's gonna die. I mean, that was sorry, that was a bit dark of me, but brought her back
okay.
and doesn't remember her mushroom lady.
Well, honestly, that wouldn't be too bad because then I just get to relove everyone. You know,
No, that's a nice thought.
it's like it would be like starting a brand new book with, but you know, one that I'd actually read and isn't boring and lame. So it'd be really kind of cool, actually.
It would be.
I mean, not like dying. I mean, you know, having the opportunity to relove people, I think would be cool. Dying would suck. So, yeah, screw that part. But Daniel, I think what Juniper was saying before is that, you know, you being here and you feeling everything but not feeling pain, that's kind of neat. And, you know, kind of, you think that would piss off a god or two, but here you are.
I mean, if a god's got a certain wrath for me, I haven't heard about it. Lady of Mysteries that I've devoted myself to hasn't really told me to fuck off or anything. She's actually been quite useful and helpful. Those guys are nasty.
Well, we had you just now.
No, I mean on the stream. So like like the last half hour, I've been completely silent. Oh god.
Well,
But yeah. We meet a lot of fun people in our adventures, so. But, hey, if it's true, you died and didn't stay dead, so. I guess count that fucking blessing or whatever.
So
Yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of great people, so it's good.
you do not remember your death at all? Or what
I
happened?
don't remember my death, my birth. I mean, I remember my second birth, I guess. I can't remember what they called it in Vulcan. It's like second life. This is my second life, and I remember this. This is me. This is Sam.
Do you know how long between dying and coming back you have?
I mean, That was a question I didn't really ask. I mean, I'd assume at least a couple years. I was covered in a bit of snow, and there was like some plant shit on my jacket.
Well,
Fascinating.
when people go missing, most people in Grooven kind of just, you know, don't recognize, like, just don't know about them going missing or don't care. You know, it's kind of hard. But if you died, maybe you left something behind. You know, a life that people will remember you from. Have you looked around and stuff? You like asked around or checked like, what's that thing that Romanthus did to find Cayena? And I'm pretty sure he did anyway. I'm pretty sure he just looked at like the property tax stuff for names, and you know if you see your name there from the old records, then maybe that means that like you were lived in a certain place. I don't know.
I mean, that's sort of how I knew my name. I had the legal
Oh.
documents for protecting a fella, and it had, well, I would assume to be my name on it, and I took that, and apparently it was. So that's good. That's a good sign. I met one person that knew me from the past, but that's the guy in Magic Jail, and he was like a dragon or something. It was a big story. But the reason, I mean, I came to Grooven. I jumped on this mission because, like, I'd actually been told that I had a pen pal here, in Nimrod. That maybe I should visit. So that kind of piqued my interest. Maybe see someone from the past, whether they hate me or were cool still.
Pen pal. Don't you have one of those, Juniper? Don't you have like toe, maybe?
Oh yeah. I think I only have the little one in the Underdark. I
Mm-hmm.
think.
With
Shit, that's right.
Max, yeah, is that right? I don't know why I remember that.
Cause they
Yeah.
were so cute.
I think, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you guys can keep talking. Nina's gonna close her eyes for a second.
And she'll shut her eyes and lean on you.
As the oh, go ahead.
By that I meant, guys, keep talking so I can fall asleep. Nina
Oh,
says, like nudging Juniper.
Are we that boring to you?
No, it's just I don't know. Never mind. Just it's fine.
I'll get ready.
Mr. Locke. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Do it.
I wave over to you. Say, Mr. Locke.
Yeah, all right. Before leaving, Juniper and Nina, Locke's gonna take off his Ignium gloves and give Juniper one and Nina one for whatever bullshit little heating it could do in this weather, and then walk over to Sam. Hands and trousers. Yeah. What's up, Sam?
I expended my limit for healing magics for the day. Unfortunately, meager as they are. So I thought I would give one of them this, but I think it would be better coming from you. More trustworthy, and I'll give you one greater potion of healing. Yeah, just in case they fall down again.
Or you?
Maybe. I mean, I still got one of myself. It's fine.
I mean, you died once. Are you able to die again?
I've come close a lot of times. I'm not sure if the same shit would happen again, or like I wander around for a couple of years, but I'd much rather someone else experience this life. It's very nice to be alive.
Locke's going to look over to Nina. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Hmm.
But yeah, certainly. Thanks for this. I tend to, well, basically those three over there, well, the fucking wolf too. I tend to be overly protective of them, because, well, some more than others, because they are, they're a reason for everything, and, makes me wary of new people, but you did good today, and then helping yesterday, and I just wanted to say I appreciate what you've done so far. I mean, I still don't know fucking shit about you other than your name's Sam and you're, I don't know, part ghost or what the fuck ever, but
It's pretty much what to know. I mean, it's really no problem. It's sort of what I've been doing ever since I woke up, so keep on the same track, you know. But he looks at you, looks at your tusks, looks at your muscles, and smiles. Points at you. You know, you sort of remind me of someone. Very good man. And I think it carries over.
Well, I don't want to get too much into it, but I've been with these people like 3 years. It's been a lot of death since then. You know, a lot of people take killing as the first answer to everything.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that especially you giving up shit for that dwarf back there. I don't know. Just speaks a lot to you is all. I just appreciate the help. Because I don't fucking know what's coming. Sam, I don't know. I mean, back when it's, dragons or hags or fucking armies of things from other planes. It's tough, but it's simple to fight that. I don't fucking know what we're headed to. So, yeah, it's good that you're here.
Sure. And, if there's any questions, I've been to, I'm not the expert, obviously, but I've been to one of these. I say, if you want to keep your friends safe, probably the most important thing is you, and you obviously do so far, but know who your friends are, because it gets weird in there, and you're gonna see things that are real but aren't true, if you understand my meaning.
I kind of do, and I fucking hate that kind of shit. But yeah.
But as long as you know them, you should be able to tell if they say something that isn't them, Seems like a nice group.
Yeah, it is.
what people aren't really.
Well, I can add a ghost to the death sword now, so weirdness is just par for the course.
It'd be, I assume that's what you call a group.
Oh yeah, I don't know, it's some bullshit name I made up when I was fucking showcase fighting back in Ironhaven. It's just...
It sounds pretty fucking metal, honestly.
Well, I ain't the best with words, but I think so.
Hmm.
But no, I appreciate if there's anything else you need. I am only good for a couple things, but just let me know.
Squint at you. Sure. Well, yeah. Call you over if, I think it'd pay to have you over, obviously.
Oh, by the way, I, again, don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You might see me, turn into something. Just don't, I guess like you're saying for your ghost shit, just don't freak out.
Yeah, I guess I could have, warned you guys better about that. I got,
Well, no, it's, new people fucking being careful and shit, I get it.
you guys just, it felt like the old days when I was running around with a group of people, so I kind of got caught up. But I mean, what is sort of what am I looking at for, right?
Well, if I become bigger and red, yeah. Just don't fucking attack that, is all.
All right, seems fair, I suppose.
No guarantees I won't attack you. It's still touch and go at times, but man, I fucked that all up. Just forget it.
No, I'll try and move if that happens. I'm pretty good at moving. In case you can, I run really fast. Usually, that's how I get away from getting stabbed. But
yeah, to be fair, I have a harpoon too, but I tend not to use that whenever I become different. So I think you're safe.
All right. Well, I guess the only other thing for me is you already saw me do a seance. You already saw me turn to a fucking ghost. Sometimes when things perish in my vicinity, I can draw the lingering essence into me. Fuel. So, if you see that, I mean, it's really fucked up, honestly, but I try and only do it when it's trying to have someone cling to life for a bit more, or when just a fucking animal dies, Like, say if a bear just died, I would take that. I mean, it's just a bear.
Look, point blank, because we're all fucking weird. You eat souls, is what you're telling me.
No. Sorry, that was a terrible explanation. Sorry. He moves his jacket a bit to the side, and you'll see along his belt there are basically keychains, and you'll see a trident and a mane of a lion, just tiny little trinkets. It's when I take these departed souls, the fragments of them, and allow them to cling to this mortal coil for a bit longer, they manifest in small bubbles. I don't like eat them. I just like sort of, I can crush them and
keep them from moving. This is
yes.
way over my.
It was sort of meant to be a warning, but like I just realized like halfway through that it's like really complicated and I don't even know the full story.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to try to work out the whole souls and fucking after.
I can like ask them shit and like, you know, just that sort of stuff. Make them hurt people. That's sort of the thing.
You know what? Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, so whenever if I see something die and then a little bit of fucking whatever just flies into you, that's routine.
Yeah, it's me doing my thing. Weird as it is.
Why not? I mean, she makes dead things alive again, so fucking why not?
Is she? I don't. Sorry if this was like is presumptuous or anything. I don't meet a lot of necromancers. Is she from Vothen? Doesn't look like it by her attire, but
ooh, that's a whole fucking story. That's not my fucking place to say, but I'm pretty sure no, not from Vothen.
I'll ask her. You know, maybe be more appropriate, like you know when she's like healthy or whatever, and we're not like dying.
Yeah, and I will say though that there are angles to that aren't in a place that one would desire them to be. So let's save you doing that until we're not fucking here. You know what I mean?
Sure, no problem with that.
Fucking life. Okay, yeah. But no, thanks, Sam. Didn't want to be a whole fucking thing, but, you are helpful being here, and I will make sure you don't die. But full disclosure, you are not at the bottom, but you're at the bottom of the priority list.
Totally understandable. Just keep that safe on you, in case anyone tips over.
No, for sure. That's kind of my job. Making sure people.
I can tell, and it looks like you've done a very good job of that so far. Anyways, yeah, go fucking huddle up. I need to talk to someone else before I try to rethink about all this shit. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna fall down and lay down here. Does so. Oh. Well, if you can't fucking feel cold, then yeah, I guess why not? Hey, Belle.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Oh shit, I can't hear you at all. Belle.
Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
get over here.
Magus will approach.
All right. shit I do, but, fucking... I think June's just reminded me of it, but I wanted to, I wanted to thank you for what you've been doing for Nina the past couple days.
What do you mean?
You know, when I, back in Millstone, when I went for fucking Freaky Temple thing, I mainly just said yeah to your little evaluation, because I wanted you to fucking stop bugging me about it. But, you know, I did say that to do that, you kind of put Nina at the top of your list when we're doing this shit. And whether you've meant to or not, it, you did. You know, with that fucking other piece of bird trash doing what he did, and then just now, you know, I saw you do something to help her in the fight. I just, I see it, and I appreciate that.
Belgos will take off the hat, like put it to their chest and give like a slight bow. Of course. I would not think of doing anything less. My priority is to whoever needs help the most. And right now, that is Miss Ivella.
Alright. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about you in the past, because I don't fucking like new people. But you have helped her a couple times. So, yeah, that's... I just wanted to say that. And, yeah.
I will say, your group is quite interesting. Very rarely has someone been wary because I am new, rather than what I worship. Your group seems uncomfortable with the concept of death, to put it in a way, and yet you have still welcomed me, despite knowing that death is essentially what I bring. Well, not bring, but hail.
Yeah, well, as for what you worship, I think all the fucking gods are bullshit, so I don't care. Everyone else does their own thing. But, I've been with them for 3 years or so, and I was not having a good run of life beforehand. I, always wanted death, but I was too cowardly to do it. And now I have a reason for not dying. And with everything we've done to help each other out, all we ever come across or meet is people wanting to kill other people. You know? There's just so much death. So many just people trying to live lives. So many kids wrapped up in bullshit cults. thinking they're better than others and vice versa, and people just always kill what they don't know. And my purpose is to make sure a select few people don't die. But, fuck, I mean, you helped him. You didn't let him die, so I don't really fucking know what you and your, outlooks might specifically be, but you're keeping them alive. Sometimes things do have to die, or else they will keep killing too. I don't fucking know. I'm not one to speak to the whole fucking moralities and shit. It's just those fucking assholes over there. I will die before they do. And I'm really fucking hard to kill, so they ain't dying. And you ain't gonna let them die.
I will do my best to make sure you do not.
So, I guess whatever I'm trying to say is they don't die. I ain't trying to have other people die in the process. But what we've been... Everything we do seems to fucking incur that's fucking life, I guess, because, you know, the gods want to see us fucking have a black drama rather than a good life. So, yeah, just do your part and, yeah, keep with us.
Of course.
God, I fucking hate this. Alright. I'm gonna go over there, but I guess it's incumbent for me to ask. Do you... Fuck, that's right. Toward the end, I just saw you shitting blood. Are you okay?
It is a punishment, so to speak. My magics are not my own. They are given to me by Lord Jergal. He is a god of the dead, not the living. And as such, healing is something that his magic does not do well. So, it is the only healing magic I can do. And something that has to pay that price. And that something is me. I am in pain, but I am not hurt.
Well, in my opinion, if a god demands that, then they're a piece of garbage, but that ain't my fucking place to say. I do further appreciate the pain you got to endure to help everyone else. I didn't know that's what you gotta do.
It is not something I do often, but it is something I almost always do without regret. And it is one of the reasons I have my cleansing stone. And Belgos will once again pull that out and like offer its use to Locke. Oh, it is a. I'm surprised you don't know. It is a stone that, if you touch it, it cleans you. You, your equipment, everything you are carrying. Many cities have them on street corners. That way people can simply touch them and be about their way.
Oh.
It is like the spell Prestidigitation. It's faster, easier, cheaper than bathing or washing. Though, I will say, a nice hot bath is an infinitely better feeling than simply touching a stone.
So. Use one of those at the house. No, I didn't know. I don't know fucking magic shit. I only recently just given magic by Nina, so I don't fucking know. But
Oh, is she your patron?
my what?
Patron. There are those who can give magic to others. Certain powerful spellcasters, things like Lord Jergal, or things like fiends or elementals can give people magics. It's different to being a cleric, but to be honest, not by much.
Yeah, not too sure how it really worked out, but she gave me magic to, talk to animals and I don't know if she could do it before, but I can do some healing shit too. I think that might have been her. So yeah, I guess Nina's my patron. However, it all fucking works.
That is quite fascinating.
Well, it's rough goings right now, but she's fucking strong with magic.
I agree. She has been quite formidable in the year I've known her. And I thank you for being candid with me.
Outside of finding a copy of someone from a different, I don't even fucking know. Aside from that, I don't know what's gonna happen. So all the help is beneficial, and yeah, just yeah, thanks for looking out for her as well.
By the way, you know that tuning fork that the wizard gave us? The one
That piece of metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a component for the spell Plane Shift. Something that... It is a spell that I can do as well. As well as, I believe, Miss Juniper. At least, she seems to be drawn to it in such a way. But that one would lead us to the Feywild. Belgos will reach into their bag and pull out 2 other tuning forks. I have a pair of them as well, if we need them. This one, and they will like pull out this one that looks very old, like the one end is stone and the other looks like rusted iron. It looks like Belgos pulled it out of like a mummy's tomb or something. This one would take us to Lord Jergal's crypt, though I very strongly suspect none of you would enjoy that. And then the other one just looks like a normal tuning fork, just made of like steel or something. This one is simply to the material plane.
Oh. But by that you mean like
Here.
this one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. All right.
So if things go poorly, Juniper could, I suspect, take us to the Feywild with that one, and I could take us to one of these two places, if need be.
Okay.
To be honest, it's with two of us, it could be easier to go first to the Feywild and then to come back here. The spell allows one to choose where they go. So, if ever we go to the Feywild, I could simply take us back to Millstone. Or to Ironhaven.
Okay. Whatever the Feywild is. But, for that, Tiffle Lepel guy, saying that wherever we might end up is really hard to get out from. Is this, hate using the word guarantee, but would this do it?
There are very few magics that could stop us. There are some, but it is very difficult to stop a plane shift. Something like forbiddance, anti-magic.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, we are, not to be pessimistic, but we're usually not great on the end of statistical outcomes, but all right. Sure. It's, I guess that's a decent way to get out if we have to go in. Fuck. All right. Well, okay, great. I guess we have something of a plan for what it is. Alright. Oh. Yeah. So, good. Yeah, thanks for all that. I am not interested in meeting your asshole god, but if worse comes to worse, we can go there. And, yeah. Rest up for more ice walking.
Logos gives like a small chuckle as you say like, your asshole god. And they will simply nod to you.
In the meantime, as Brennan has sent that eagle that was originally summoned to feed the creature, but of course during the short rest, there would be no better use to it than scouting ahead. Brennan, with that bestial spirit, with this fat block, I would like you to give me a perception check. wisdom check because it doesn't have proficiency, so it does the +2. Alright, so up ahead, as it is going, it will see just some change on the scenery, like it gets a bit darker. You can understand that the influence of the Shadowfell is getting more and more potent. But as it moves further ahead, it will see no land creatures for quite a while. However, as it goes deeper and deeper and it will use most of its span, it will approach dangerous territories. You will see some creatures that look like this, quite large in size, like wyverns. It is
Oh,
possible
hello.
that you might have seen similar ones before. Yeah, you have seen some. Obviously, the creature is not the most intelligent one, but it has quite good survival instincts to understand that approaching further would most likely result in its death. So it would return to relay that information to you. That would be close to the end of the short rest, right about that time as it approaches, and you have your way with animals, you can understand them, and you will be able to get all that knowledge right before it disappears.
So as Brayden sees the eagle come back, and relay all the information, kind of just takes a deep breath and just closes his eyes and says, "So it looks like we have more ahead of us."
Nina's gonna blink her eyes open, rousing herself from sleep as she hears Brayden speak. And says, "More? What? More? Who?"
I don't know exactly what creature, but I sent the eagle out to go. I sent Rain to go out scout, and it let me know that there are big flying creatures up ahead, and that look quite dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Like me?
No,
No, you don't look dangerous, Juniper.
large.
You're also
large
not
No, I
large
mean-
or flying.
No, I was though. That's what I mean. When I
Oh,
was
like-
a bat.
Juniper. Oh.
different. Not the bat, much bit larger.
Well, I mean, we've killed dragons, so like looks
Oh,
around.
we got
and
Jerry.
You all you're looking better. Maybe we rested, right? We rested. Nina like looks around and
Eh.
sees like,
A thought has occurred to me. How are they getting here? Through the portal, obviously, but the portal is at the bottom of a frozen lake.
Oh, we know that for sure?
well,
I didn't think
Mm.
anyone told us.
we know the portal's in the lake, so I think it's in the water. I'm pretty certain. But maybe it's not frozen. You know where the portal
Maybe, like
is.
there's a hole,
Hmm.
you know.
Sometimes
Won't
that
know until we
happens.
get there.
Especially if there's like, a little island in the middle, then the shores will be thin ice, and that's really dangerous. You don't stand on the shore ice.
Possibly,
it's really
but
thick.
then if it's in the water, they have to both hold their breath and deal with the extreme cold.
Well, maybe that's not a problem for things from the Shadowfell, you know?
Hmm.
I mean,
I am much more attuned to the dead than the living, so you could probably be right about that.
um,
That's a fair idea. there's a fucking hole we need to be looking for instead of some random place to try to dig through and head down. So
Yeah, maybe it's like an ice cave or something. That would be really good, actually. That would be amazing. Okay.
Or it could just be easy and sit on top of the ice. That would have been so helpful.
That's what I vote for. That would be my favorite.
I did cast. I did cast the commune spell earlier, and it did imply that the portal was near the bottom of the lake. I don't know if that means beneath the lake, if that means there is ice, but I do know, I'm fairly certain that the portal is near the bottom, near the center.
If the asshole bird didn't see it, then, you know, we'll figure it out when we get
How are you so
closer.
certain?
you just said they did some magic or something.
Divination, yes.
Oh.
Miss Ivella, has this bird offended you in some way? You keep referring to it as that asshole bird. Not
Well,
by
that
name
asshole
or anything.
bird. No, yeah, it like attacked me like 3 years ago
Brutally.
in a hot spring. Just came swooping down at me, splashing and shit. Scared the shit out of me.
I
And
see.
since
We've had a lot of
that,
bad interactions with birds.
Yeah, since that, you know what, wings have turned kind of really bad. You know, dragons, those weird things that were eating that whale on that island. These things all have wings.
Ogvar.
Ogvar, true. Ogvar had
Yeah,
wings.
he has wings now, yeah.
You see a smile spread across
Ah.
Nina's face, like beaming for a few seconds as she remembers. And
Hey,
he
now.
and he totally didn't kill that dragon. That was us. We did that. He might have punched it, you know, like with his hammer at the end, but we did all the work.
Oh, hey now. I'm pretty sure
It's okay.
You
he
were
can't hear
hanging
us.
on
He can't hear us, Juniper. He's so far away.
Yes.
I don't know. He's got his ways.
Well, you know, if his ways sound like you, then you better not say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just saying. Locke knows really well.
What do I know?
How Ogvar works.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying it was me and Locke that killed the dragon, not Ogvar, even though he crushed its skull with a hammer.
And I mean,
I'm just saying from purely perception because it's pretty good. Pretty good. Has to disagree.
Well, we'll do a
I
vote.
I don't know if you remember June's, but that was, as we stated, a wedding present to him to be able to kill. I was a big fucking monkey. I could have done it, but I held back, you know, for Ogvar.
And those rocks that he was throwing, totally meant to miss.
Yeah, big fucking rocks too. I mean, God, that was a fucking weird sensation.
Oh yeah, that was. I forgot what things.
Nina blinks a few times and shakes her head as she starts to stand up from the ice and the snow. She gathers some of the Ignium arrows with her as well, the ones that are nearby. Says, "Oh, Bren, thank you for the warp and stuff."
Nina, I'm sorry, but I gotta take those back if we're moving.
Yeah, that's why I picked them up to give them back to you.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were gonna hang on to them.
No, they're really warm. Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you. And Nina like takes the gauntlets that Locke gave her and like nudges Juniper to pass hers. You want to give these back to Locke?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good, because it wasn't the question. No? And she like pries the glove out of Juniper's hand. Here you go, Locke. Thank you.
Of course. I get ready for punching some birds. Oh,
No.
you know, you fucking know what? Hey, Brennan.
What is it, Locke?
You know, just made me think you asking for your arrows back. Here, take these.
And Locke's gonna reach into a side satchel and throw him 2 adamantine arrows.
I've had these fucking forever because I can't do distance shit, but I got this fucking harpoon now, so I don't need these anymore.
Oh.
Thank you, Locke. To be quite honest, I completely forgot about those. I thought I lost them.
Oh no, these, I found these when they embedded themselves in my fucking flesh at that fucking demon house on the mountain. And I've just been, throwing them around every here and there.
Demon house on the mountain?
How do you want to travel, Nina?
Nina like looks, across the great expanse of the lake, the snow being dusted up by the blistering winds. Well, not so much blistering, but and she goes, I don't know. We need to get to the middle, right? I mean, if there are birds and stuff, then flying seems like it would be a pain. And also, Junibet's only so big. I think we just
Yeah.
walk, slowly, carefully. Oh,
Hey, Nina.
yeah?
Locke's gonna hold his arms out for like a bridal carry.
Your fucking carriage awaits.
Sure, it seems really far, Locke. We
Li-
could just
like
do
you-
it slow.
Just like you said, I didn't ask.
Yeah, well, I was only putting up a fake protest anyway, and Lena
Yeah.
just like sort of just like
Come on.
quite happily just drops into Locke's arm. If you get tired, please tell me. I could turn you into a yeti again. You could throw me across the lake like a I don't know, like a plate.
That is fair, but we'll save that fun little trick.
Maybe on the way back, right? Just slide me
when
all the
it's-
way to the shore.
When it's all said and done, I'll fucking throw you like a stone across this ice back to shore.
It'll be fun. Okay. Nina like smiles again, nods. It's sounding like she's getting tireder, just as the hours progress.
And Locke picking up on that, but he does smile in turn. It's today and yesterday he's been trying to be a bit more jovial, make jokes to keep Nina's spirits up. So just kind of preps her in the arms.
All right, you fucking weirdos. Let's keep going.
As you are starting to move a little bit into the thick ice, and of course, traversing through this part is not that easy. You are all getting some reduced movement because of the guys that it's quite slippery, and to have some steady pace, you're going to move quite a bit slower than you would imagine the Eagle of Brennan did in half an hour. So you are doing that distance in 1/3 of that time rate. That said, Brennan, as you are starting to move, you realize that you are getting closer to the area that your salmon should have spotted those creatures. As you are in about 20 to 30 minutes, you should be arriving towards that meeting spot. Of course, you are not able to see them just yet, but you told me to notify you when you're getting that close.
Right. I want everyone to stay close to me, okay? We're coming up soon. And whatever, the bird spotted, so I just want us to be safe.
Do we try and hide from the birds? I mean, there is not much, but Nina can make people invincible. I mean, Nina used to make people invincible, you know, a while ago. Maybe she can still do it.
That's very impressive.
Save your
Nothing
strength for
ab-
now. And just stay close.
I mean, sort of like where are we gonna hide? It's a big sheet of ice, right?
Yeah, that's why
We'll
I
use
was
the blanket.
thinking
We use the cover of the snow if we have to, and we'll just dig ourselves if we really have to get down.
Okay.
I mean, but you know, if they do catch on to us, I can try. You know, so if someone just yell Nina or something, can I try?
Right. That's why I want you to save your strength for later, in case we need it. But for now, if you can all rest, and I can just help us get through this quietly without alerting anything big. I figured, why not?
Yeah, quieter is better. Quieter is better.
As you crawl a little bit more silently, thanks to the spell that Brennan did that masks your presence, then you are going to see something strange. Though you see the ice that has formed, you're waking up on it. You can see something like waves forming beneath it. It's like the water below is like it's having a different kind of surface. It's moving up to it. Like 20 feet away from you, you can even see some planks, like something was destroyed quite some time ago here, but they are frozen and they are not moving at all. And you can see in the distance, Belgos, you are the one that has the best dark vision right here. You're going to be able to notice that there is some thick snow that is making some more stable ground up in the distance at the edge of your dark vision. Now, at this point, Juniper, Brennan, Belgos, and Sam go to quite perceptive group. Locke as well. Only Nina will not be able to spot this. You are going to be able to see a couple of Gloom Stalkers flying up in the distance. One directly at the north of you, and one at the northwest. See those creatures just scouring these areas, flying in circles. At this point, as you see those, and before we take any precautions or see how we will approach this, let's take a small break for the middle of our session, grab something to eat perhaps, and we'll be right back to continue.
We need a break after the intensity of the first half of the session.
Mm-hmm.
Our,
Did so much.
Our in-character short rest lasted longer lasted an hour and 15 minutes out of character.
It was a very realistic
great.
short rest.
It was. It was like 1 for 1. It's great.
Man, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll be right back. And,
All right.
Nice RP. We literally just RP'd for an hour and 15 minutes straight, just talking.
I
love
mean-
this script. I love this script so fucking much.
Yeah, you know, and then 2 sessions ago, it was real time, just 4 hours talking in a house. I feel like
It's
we're
true.
really getting our conversational flexes in on this arc.
It was like 2 sessions of House RP.
Man.
Leppelmouse is a great storyteller,
Oh, for sure.
and that ogre is adorable. That was I can't remember his name. It began with M. No, it began with D.
I did not
Uh,
realize we had such like a massive amount of passive perception in this party.
Mitos.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah,
until now
what's that?
either.
The lowest is like 3 of us. 3 of us have 20 and above. Holy
That is really impressive, actually.
Sam really brought it up from Augers 9.
That's true. That's true. I guess the party average used to be quite low.
Yeah.
Now the minimum is 16. That's great.
It's a good.
Mine's only pretty recent too. It was from some barbarian level up thing where I could put like proficiency in something, so it bumped my perception up.
Oh, you mentioned last session in the chat when we were in combat something about because we're all like a
Jesus
level.
fuck.
w-
I keep forgetting. I just have continual sanctuary on me, and every time we get in a fucking fight, I forget about it. That's all.
What's
I need to
continual-
learn my character, as always, is all.
You have
What's continual sanctuary? Is it
Oh, it's-
sanctuary?
It's sanctuary, but just it's every time I wake up, it just recast on me.
really.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's amazing.
What is that from?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's from some fucking whatever level 11 monk is. I rename all my shit, but it's what is it?
It's
Oh,
from
it's like-
Open Hand, I'm pretty sure.
It's like Aura of Tranquility or some bullshit, but at the end of a long rest, I just get Sanctuary again until I make an attack, I think is what the spell dictates.
My headcanon is just Locke looks scary and you don't want to hit him.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was about to say. Is that how it manifests in character? Is that
No,
they just
so-
like, look at him and hesitate?
So this is just another sub like little RP thing. Is since it hasn't happened yet, I haven't had the chance for Locke to react and be like, why the fuck did you go to attack me and then didn't? I was maybe gonna make it another like thinking Nina gave him magic or some weird bullshit. I don't know.
I love how this
But-
thinking Nina is his patron. It has been like based off an offhanded comment about not being able to speak
mean-
to Croak anymore from Crystal Meat, and it's like fit perfectly.
You know what my favorite things about D&D is? Playing a character and just rolling with things that are blatantly wrong. And just, the character thinks that's what it is. It makes logical sense.
Yeah.
It's like Nina was able to speak to animals. She can't anymore. Locke
And I
can
can.
now. Vis-a-vis, Nina gave him fucking whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
And now Belgos thinks Nina is
A
Locke's
patron.
warlock patron. Yeah.
No, and I cannot fucking tell you how many times I've been like, if it narratively comes up, I'm gonna have Locke dip Warlock and just have Nina be the patron.
I think you said this
Just
ages ago,
'cause-
and it was like
No, I know, yeah.
Yeah. What was it? It's that. I like my character not like knowing, like Nina doesn't know, like that she always thought it was like the society that gave her these gifts, but it's kind of becoming more and more evident out of character that maybe that's not the case. Like how can an organization do that? And all that stuff about the statues listening and stuff. Out of character, like I sit there and Nina and Locke are talking about this, and I'm like, that's not what's happening at all. But in character, that's what they think,
Yeah.
It's like they make these assumptions based on what evidence they have in front of them.
And like just like the most recent, where now Belgos is like, how powerful is Nina that she can make someone invincible?
What's actually kind of cool
Yeah.
about that is that it narratively makes sense as well, because they're talking about her sister, like she has a sister out there who is a patron apparently, or is powerful enough to like scare
exactly,
wizards
yeah.
and stuff. It's like, it all might
Yeah.
work, and it's like, nope, she's no patron.
I mean, yeah, further on down the logic path, we have faux other universe Nina who's fucking strong, so it's like, hey, makes sense this Nina would be too. It's just all adding to each other.
Theory. Nina's tapping into anti-Nina to get her powers unknowingly.
It's a pretty good theory. What was the other one I had? This is really strange. I had what I thought was a great, like, what I thought was going on with Nina and her powers and stuff, but I now can't fucking remember it. It like came to me, I was like, oh, that'd be a cool concept. I guess out of character I know is just as much as Nina does in character.
Hey, it makes it all genuine.
It does. It does. I was like, what? Yeah. Fuck. It'll come to me in like 5 minutes.
But yeah, I was doing this whole thing a while ago of like, you know, Locke trying out some orc deities, you know, whatever the fucking sword thing is, and you know, nothing really came to it. He wasn't contacted like fucking whatever her name is, Cave Mother. But when Locke got up with Nina and talking about like society and her powers and stuff, he can talk to animals now, so it's pretty obvious to him.
Yeah, like the chain of events that led to this, you know? You got all the evidence that you need. I still wonder about Croak, you know? Even now, even these days, still just... I wonder if BG's got anything locked away for him.
He's been
Croak.
holding the whole thing together.
He's
You
the
gotta ask if he
orchestrator.
still has tendrils. I forgot to ask.
Just a manifestation of Mother. It's like it's her simulacrum.
Ah,
Oh, that's awful.
a true
Mm.
polymorph
Don't
simulacrum.
take poor Croak like that.
Well, if that's the
You know-
case, then a lot of the Croak RP.
Yeah.
might be wrong.
None of the party have cast Dispel Magic on Croak, have they? At any point.
God.
Could be like shape-shifted, you know? Who knows?
It's true. He's just a wizard who fucked up.
And now
Just
we
sitting
can
there the
now...
whole time.
Well,
It-
next time that you know, Mom's around, I'll just snap my fingers and see if she disappears.
Well, I kind of like the idea that Juno Mom is like living her ultimate punishment right now. She took over Croak at some point, and is now sat next to a crib, hearing a baby scream, and has non-stop for about
Literal
a week.
baby monitor.
Yeah, baby monitor Croak.
Just reverse, like, oh man, I was gonna say reverse Toy Story, but that didn't happen in Toy Story. Never mind.
You know what else I was actually thinking about recently was that Juniper hears the Cave Mother when she prays and stuff. Like the Cave Mother talks to Juniper, but not Ogvar. How positive are we that that's not just Mom?
Until a moment
You know,
ago,
with
about
Juniper,
90%.
I don't think.
Nah.
I was gonna say,
You know what I mean?
Juniper could literally just be listening to the voices in her head, and
No,
it
that's
just
true.
happens to be coincidental, just like Locke and Nina patron.
It's Mark the malicious willow tree outside the window talking to her.
The whole time it's Jerry.
The whole
Jerry's
time.
just sitting there,
Under the
annihilating
windowsill.
that area of Millstone, chewing on
It's-
ferns like.
Yeah, Juniper is not a full druid. She's partially warlock because she's accepting, you know, mother magic from the supposed Cave Mother. She just doesn't fucking know it.
Oh, it's even in the
That'd
name.
be
Cave
so wild.
Mother.
I'm just
The
saying,
whole time.
mother. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Mommy magic. That's crazy.
Oh god.
That'd be so wild. Well, you're
I
not a
mean,
druid at all, actually.
We don't know if Mom's dead still.
Does anyone else, whenever we go to the Millstone map, just scan it meticulously for little dolls? I've done it every time. I've done it every time. Every time. Well, every
I
time
never
it's
thought of-
changed or updated, I've scanned that map head to toe looking for dolls, like every
my
single
God.
time. Yeah.
That's fair.
That because we did that. I mean, we
He's
found
gonna
dolls.
put one
There was
there.
dolls in our fucking dream too,
Yep, dolls
which kind
in
of
the
makes
mountain.
sense. But
He's gonna
You
put
were
a doll there
everywhere.
now
Wasn't
and
it-
then just have a little
Wasn't
girl
a doll,
pick it up
but
and be
with
like,
the
"Oh,
other
where's my doll?"
oh my god,
Not mother.
It was with the other hag, but it's kind of a hag thing in general, I think.
But also, where Juniper said she escaped Mom or whatever, we went back there and there was a hag that, and there was a similar doll there.
Didn't
enough.
Nina is it Nina's childhood doll in that box? 1 second.
I don't friggin' know.
It is
Uh,
a Nina's childhood.
Do I look like Nina?
Okay, no, never mind. I think no, it's not the box.
You know what I'm waiting for is that a couple years in the future, you have, let's say, Poppy playing down by the river of Millstone,
Poppy's
fucking
playtime, yeah.
splashing or throwing stones or something, and then down in the current, ebbing along the bank, there comes a little mirror that was years ago thrown from the top of the mountain.
Oh my god.
And she picks it up and
into a
looks at
river.
it.
What's the funniest thing in the world?
Throw it into a slow-moving river that does ultimately feed the ocean. No preemptive
Washes up
smashing
on
of
the
the
shore
mirror.
itself, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, just chucking. Yeah.
just chucked a perfectly intact mirror into a slow-moving river, and the problem's dealt with.
I'm sorry. BG's
That thing
reaction
doesn't exist anymore.
to
it's not
that
real.
was amazing.
I don't remember his reaction. What was it?
He literally,
What are you talking to?
he was like,
Well, he was
and
trying
so
to talk
he
to
was
me, so I
talking
just
through it.
threw it.
Jeremy's just like, I throw
Oh,
or like
that
Akbar
thing, yeah.
throws it, and he goes, oh.
Oh, it wasn't.
He's like, oh, okay.
You
He
can
was
just,
like
you
so
just,
startled.
no, yeah, you can envision him just deleting like paragraphs on an open Word document on his computer. Like, oh, okay,
You hear
that's
the
gone.
you hear the shredder kick into action.
The whole
Wait, what I
riddle
miss?
he designed for that moment, gone.
Oh, we're just reminiscing about Ogbar throwing a mirror into a river 3 years ago.
He didn't even throw it into a
Oh,
river,
yeah.
he threw it off a cliff.
He
Yeah.
threw it off the cliff at the temple.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
just
it
let
was.
him say it.
Oh, I thought it was off the into the. Oh, never mind.
No, I
It
threw my
could've
piton.
Next to the temple.
I threw all of my piton into
He
a
threw
river.
tons over the bridge.
Oh, that's right.
And then I threw
They're out
the
there.
mirror like into a forest somewhere for some poor child to pick up.
Well, 3 years ago, Ogvar threw a mirror off a cliff into a raven's nest, which then delivered that shiny mirror to a friendly child nearby that it knew.
3 years later.
Ah,
Oh my god. Traveled cross country.
We just we've unintentionally left a trail of destruction in our wake.
yes.
I love that
unintentional.
about us. I love that the ideas we're walking around like heroes, and it's just been creating a ripple effect
Calamities.
in society. Yeah, like
It turns out Tieria was about to explain before we punched her that there was a horrible infectious disease in Crystal Mere.
Oh my
And Slads were
God.
there to just to just wipe them out. You know, it had to be done, and we
I love
saved
that.
them.
we literally were just like.
I mean, yeah,
we,
that's.
we began with a slot adventure and we're just like, yeah, we don't really have the time for that. Somebody's got a mom we gotta go find. We got a sister we gotta go find. We got a lot of family problems in this place.
Well,
See,
We
all
ain't
of-
got time for slot invasion.
all of these side stories are gonna take like months to deal with. It's like we just don't have time.
That's true. We got a fucking boat to build, bro. Like we just, you gotta wait, right?
fucking.
Though they're
We haven't
super
heard
highly infectious.
Take a number, please.
We
It's-
haven't,
I-
we haven't heard
I-
a word about any of the slot stuff since Crystal Mirror, and then all of a sudden,
Wait.
just oh yeah.
For
that's
all
a
we
thing.
know,
Yeah,
I
they're
wa-
just-
time
We have,
traveling
actually.
slod.
We heard from Tieria. That was the last thing we heard.
My premonition.
That's sort of why Ogvar's there.
Yeah, that's the like years out of game and years in game as well. Just nothing since Crystal Mirror, and then Tieria just like, what's up, fuckers? I still exist.
Well, Tieria was busy screwing with people in Mechanus, right? Mechanic.
Third area as well is in the
Oh my
asphalt. See
God,
that time
no.
flows
No.
quite differently. So
That's funny.
Sam definitely doesn't know anything about that.
Oh my god! Oh
Yeah.
my god! I didn't think about that. Oh my
do
god.
remember that,
Hasn't
please.
come up.
It's the whole reason we're doing this. I'm joking. But I am
Yeah,
back,
I-
and I need to take a. I already shredded some of my notes and plans that I did in the past. Hearing your conspiracy theories here, and some are better than my plans. So
Mm.
yeah, we're gonna see to it.
It's that raven with the mirror.
Yes.
Just to confirm the ones that I didn't hear around here. Brennan, are you with us?
Yep, I'm here.
Belgust?
Hello.
Right, the rest I did hear, so here we are. So do tell me, as you spot those creatures in the distance, what is your approach?
I put on my white Vothanese cloak and I throw up the hood to try and blend in with the snow a bit better.
You know, they are flanked a bit low. I mean, they're not that low to the ground, but 30 feet is not quite a height for some flying predators to fly usually. But there is quite a storm around. There is some snowfall stuff. You can easily try to blend with the surrounding Samuel. I would like everyone that would attempt that stealthing to give me a stealth check. And you have a plus 10 thanks to pass without trace from Brennan.
Hooray.
Do I roll at disadvantage as I'm carrying a person?
And I was about to ask the same
Jesus
question,
Christ,
but I'm being
Brandon.
carried.
I'd say no disadvantage, but give me 2 checks because you are gonna go at half speed, so you would need to hide for twice the time. So
Okay.
I always forget how unlikable Belkos is supposed to be. With the -1 in charisma.
Well, charisma's force of personality, right? You can be the nicest person, but have no sway over other people. You know?
why is the charisma check? Are you
Awkward.
trying to persuade the wyverns not to see you?
Nah.
Ooh.
Got a 25. Yay.
Checks are quite decent. Alright. The plus 10 of course makes things that much easier. As you will get closer to the edge of there, and you're going to the most difficult place to go, perhaps unseen, unnoticed. Thankfully, you will see the shadows around you forming some changes to your color blending with the surroundings. That's what magic does, the ranger magic. As you go there, Juniper, and only Juniper, you are going to notice there are 2 more Gloom soldiers that are on a bit of a higher elevation and are towards the west of this area. Being that heavily stealth, you could be able to pass through one of those 2 areas, but at least one of those 2 would have point-blank view on you, would make it a bit harder to not get spotted. It's either a chance for you to attempt a highly risky stealth. Thankfully, the spell of the Pass Without Trace makes it quite possible, or plan your ambush now that you have the advantage that you have not been spotted. Belgus has a 20. Belgus and Sam also notice that. It's just that Locke and Brennan do not.
She'll try and explain that to the group really quietly.
So we have to fight or find some other way past, right?
Well, looks like the ice is kind of breaking up ahead. You guys see that? So I doubt we're gonna be able to slip into the water unnoticed. So we may just have to have the first fight on this one.
Yeah.
Well, let me get ready.
Nina says as she gives Locke a little a squeeze of his arm and starts to just untangle herself from his carry, so she can stand upright. She takes a deep breath and goes, okay.
Well, I'm ready, I guess. Wait, no, I'm not.
And she holds her hand up for a second, closes her eyes, and you hear a hum below her breath, intensely, like she's trying to concentrate. And it's been a long time, but you all wait. Let me just do some maths. I haven't done this for a while. 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are exactly 7 of us. You all feel a familiar sensation from long ago. It feels like a hand is at your waist and another at your shoulder, guiding you. Sorry, not your waist, your wrist. It's tighter than you remember, but it's still there. Yeah, you all get the effects of bless. Nina's blessing. I think that's 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone but Lupa gets the effects of bless.
Do you do it subtly?
What a DM question.
I wouldn't
Party
have,
pooper.
because it's a conscious thing. No,
No?
no, because it's Nina's meta magic isn't a conscious thing.
I guess that's fair. But immediately as you do that, you are going to, without thinking that much about it, say a couple of words, and
Fuck.
these creatures are very highly perceptive, and they are going to be look down there towards you.
Do you feel it, guys? Am I helping?
Nina, you.
Oh,
Fuck.
what? Fuck!
Yeah, well, it was gonna happen. Get fucking ready.
And it was just one Gloomstalker looking at you, but when you scream "fuck," everyone is going to turn towards that location.
Yes!
And, well, initiatives are in order.
There will be once I find my token and click the initiative button. Right.
It's silent. Could I have gone ghost? While this is happening? Or no?
Sorry, Samuel, what did you ask?
My feature is silent. Could I have gone ghost while this was happening? Like,
Yeah,
ghost
okay.
wall.
do it.
That's all. I just want.
I'm okay with that. Let me just put you on axis. Be sure where we are exactly. That's pretty much it. Okay, descending order. Samuel, you are first one to act. You are already a ghost. Athena has already casted the bless spell, and all of you are influenced.
Oh yeah. I actually have to break. You hear a soft lion roar as one of my tokens breaks, so I can activate it again. Didn't realize I used it today. Yeah, I will push 10 feet off the ground, I suppose. The music has stopped again, but I'll just roll with it. We're all exposed, so yes, I will just make a slash at this one. Right? Yeah, it's 30 feet up. Say Abdao and summon the Iron Blade and shoof. No sneak.
Alright, 28 will hit on that one, or at least a little bit of necrotic. Let me check. They do not have any resistance in that regard, so full damage taken, as the creature will make an unnatural shriek looking at you.
And I will float over here, 10 feet up. That's me.
Okay. Juniper, you're up next.
She is going to move forward, and while doing so, put up her symbiotic entity. I'm gonna move forward. Oh my god, sorry. And that'll be her action. That'll be it for her.
It's alright. A moment to appreciate that as well. Juniper tanks up a little bit. The previous combat, she did not do it, and she was quite heavily injured, so this time someone is not gonna take their chances. That Harmony is up next, and seeing that your cover has been blown, he is going to just shoot a firebolt, I guess, at the one that Samuel did shoot as well. Let's go with firebolt. but it will miss, as Harmony will take a different point right there, and you know what? He will start activating, I think, a Blade Song as well, to get some extra defenses. And that's pretty much it. Belgos, you are up next.
Belgos is going to step forward a bit. And actually, yeah, and is going to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level. And it will be radiant.
Okay.
And yes, you guys just watch as like small skeletons, like no less than like maybe a foot tall each, just flit in and out of existence around Belgos, just every now and then appearing, disappearing, many of them carrying scrolls or like little books or pens.
All right, this orbiting energy will surely... You are going to notice the creatures immediately are not very much happy looking at this, like they want to avoid this at all costs. Somehow hating radiant energy. Have some sunlight sensitivity. It's not the same, but you are going to understand that much at least. Anything else you want to do, Belgos?
At the moment, no.
Alright then, we have this next one playing. That is going to start rushing forward. They are quite fast. But we will start diving into the back lines. And as it does so, it will just emit a terrible shriek. All of you, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. That applies to everyone, even Juniper is in range.
Bigger blesses.
The blesses are going to...
Bless up, y'all. Constitution.
Juniper, roll the
advantage.
d4. It might help.
Juniper.
Oh my god.
Juniper, just roll a d4 for the bless.
Sorry, it was try.
Alright. Yeah,
There it
that's
is.
going to be enough. So all of you are going to resist that, though you can hear this audible scream being emitted from almost all directions. You understand that it might not be bearable completely, but for the time being you are fine, as the creature will continue flying 30 feet up ahead, but just ending its turn in a much closer position. As we have the second one here, that is going to see a very nice bite in the side of Lupa, as it's going to go 60 feet downward, and will attempt to snatch her. With a 20, I believe
It's a
that
good
hit.
snatch.
Yeah, for 18 points of damage, and then it will just continue its course 20 feet upwards with Lupa. Going somewhere around there, I guess.
Oh, that's
As
not good.
Lupa is grappled and restrained at 20 feet elevation. Locke, you are up next.
Indeed. BG, question for you. There's a big flying creature in this combat. What do you think I'm going to try to do? I
Well,
fucking run?
There are two options. One is harpooning or jumping on top of it. Something among those two, I'll guess.
Hey, Locke is going to, after just set Nina down, making sure there's nothing nearby that's gonna harangue her, he is going to fucking run past by the fucking ghostly Samuel Spectre, take a quick look at that, and then when we get to underneath it, we are going to dig in and kind of flex some fire out as we're gonna burn a adrenaline point. Fucking jump up 30 feet. So yeah, so what is that? That's fucking step of the wind. So that's a bonus. So we are going to hop up, and yeah, I want to be on it.
Okay, I want you to expend one of your 2 attacks in an acrobatics check.
Got it. Acrobatics balls.
This is 14, and you are going to roll a 15. Bless does not apply in skill checks, but you are actually quite light in that one. You get one more than the creature, so you are going to land right there. You are on top of it.
For skill checks, I need to work this roll 20 thing then. But okay, so we do that. That was 1, so we are going to fucking punch on down. Feels like I haven't thrown a punch in a while.
Alright, some fiery knuckles hitting at the creature, dealing 17 points of damage. The creature seems to have quite the endurance, but this is a powerful blow right there, as it's going to notice it, and it will try to look around you, trying to do something about you.
Alright, Brennan's got a bow. Everyone can be ranged stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, we have this Gloom Soldier that will pass on top of Juniper, and as it goes through the area of Belgos, you are going to see it do that. Just vanishing in the distance and appearing right next to Nina, Samuel, Brennan. Let's go right there. Yes, I'll go for Samuel, who is up high. You are 10 feet up. And I'm going to try to make a multi-attack against you.
Okay.
A bite and a claw attack. Bite hits you
hits.
for 20 total damage, though I believe in ghost form you have a resistance, right?
I'll check. That sounds cool. Oh god, now I'm on the spot.
Yeah, I'm
Someone-
looking for
Come on, Jeremy.
Someone doesn't know his character.
Oh no!
It's
Oh,
just
you
Read
fucking
the entire
forget.
5 paragraphs and
No,
filter
I
out the
know.
one word.
You
you're
know, I
looking
have
for.
disadvantage. Just that. So I will reroll the attack in case I do not hit.
Oh, that's cool. I wish I remembered that.
21. It hits you. So
Oh,
you do
no.
take that damage.
Alright, well, I don't want to hit it.
It's okay. The creature will linger at 15 feet, just 5 feet above you, right there, and end its turn. As Nina, you're up next.
Nina is going to, already feeling like a pressure in the back of the head after bestowing her boon upon everyone. Her knees go a little weak, and she, her eyes just fall shut for a few seconds. But when she opens them, she glances around, remembers where she is, and can't summon her sight. She's going to. She reaches out a hand, and from her palm, a skeletal fist will kind of slowly reach out, stretch out, and try and cast Chill Touch on this closest flying thing that just attacked Sam. So let me go ahead and cast that.
Till that hits.
For 9 necrotic damage. Which it may love, but it may hate.
It does not like it. And you are going to notice, you know that this effect has quite a potent impact on undead creatures, making them a bit disoriented. This is not the case for this creature. This is not an undead. Because you might believe that it was. I'm just clearing it up that you do not see the secondary effects of your spell.
It's fine. Nina's hand just shakes as the skeletal fist retracts back in. The ghostly thing. And she just looks exhausted. That's gonna be a turn. Actually, she will move 5 foot. She staggers 5 foot forward. That's it.
Okay, noted. Brennan, you're up next.
I'm definitely gonna fall for this trap. Brain is going to move over to the wyvern that grabbed Lupa. And I'm gonna coiling grasp the wyvern.
Okay. 20 feet, that's exactly how far that creature is. Let's go. I need to make a strength saving throw, I believe. These creatures are quite strong. Against all odds, let's see if you're gonna make that.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the overbearing strength of this creature is not going to allow you to pull it downwards, as it will resist the grip. With quite an ease, you are going to notice.
Birds are strong.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. Actually, no. Put a bonus action, Nature Veil.
You still have one more attack. This tattoo is yeah, the upgraded version of it that you have now. It's you forgo one of your attacks.
Just
And
go for a
cannot
second
do
calling
one.
grasp.
You cannot do second calling grasp, but you can make an attack.
Okay. Wait, no, it's 20 feet away. Sorry. I meant to click longbow.
Yep, of course that is a hit. Give me the damage roll. Or at least 11 points of damage right there. The creature seems to have no trouble accepting that and continuing its focus on your mighty companion. Do you end your turn there, Brennan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we have the next Gloomstalker that is going to rush towards you as it lets loose of one more streak. I need you all to give me once more Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Samuel, with the bless, I think you make it. Or is it calculated for?
what? Huh?
The bless, is it calculated inside there?
It should be.
It is. Okay, so
Jesus.
you barely make it right there. And we have Juniper and Belgos. That should fail this. I have to roll for Harmony as well. Harmony fails as well, even with a d4 because it has no advantage. So that will result in quite a lot of you getting stunned. That is Juniper, Belgos, and Harmony. You're going to feel the script producing some kind of a tremble inside your skin, inside your body, as you are going to hear this voice echo inside your head. Getting stunned, unfortunately, Belgos ruins your concentration as well.
I've never heard that, but okay.
I believe it does. Oh, well, give me just a moment. Yeah, it gets you incapacitated. With incapacitated, you cannot continue concentration. That's not condition that, but...
I thought I was paralyzed.
Paralyzed causes incapacitation.
It's similar in that regard. Stunned creature is also incapacitated, can't move and can speak only falteringly. So yeah, has quite the similar effect. So that is for the creature's turn in regards to attacks. The only thing it's gonna do is it's gonna shadow step into melee range of Harmony. Right there. And it's turn and Lupa. It's her turn. He's grappled, restrained, which means she would have disadvantage on attacks, but she still can try to escape or attack.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to escape. And just take.
Needs to make an acrobatics or athletics check, which is strength or dexterity respectively, and the DC is 17. No disadvantage on the skill check, so 19 actually makes this.
Yeah. Like,
As he escapes, he will drop, however, 20 feet, which will
Great.
result in...
trying to catch her if he's close or no, right?
I'm okay. Roll a dexterity save with... no, an acrobatics check with Brennan. Roll it. To split the
Acrobatics?
damage and let Lupa not fall prone. Alright, that's good enough. So each of you take 4 damage and Lupa doesn't fall prone on the ground.
Cool.
And you still have Lupa's movement if you wish to do something with her.
No, I think she's just gonna stick close to Bray.
Alright. Samuel, you're up next.
Whatever. Well, that changes my plan. What's Locke doing? What's happening there?
Locke's fucking cowboy right now, 30 feet in the
Okay.
air.
God, that would have
Oh,
been
but
unfortunate
Harmony
if he had been
is
stunned.
paralyzed.
Or
I
paralyzed, yeah.
will take a slash at this Gloomstalker with the Iron Blade. Swipe!
The one next to you. 22 hits.
Wow, 9 points of necrotic.
Alright.
And since I have mobile, the wispy remnants of Samuel's soul will rush towards the creature, bombarding it, making it harder to hit Sam as he backs up 5 feet. And I will throw a slash at the one targeting Harmony as a bonus action. So, wabow! 16.
16 hits as well.
This one will be with sneak. Waya! Whoa!
Did you say the one that Locke is on?
Harmony.
The one on Harmony, okay.
Because he's paralyzed right now.
Look, there is this segment in sneak attack that says that that enemy that
Oh,
target
yeah,
needs to
okay.
be incapacitated,
Well.
so it's just a normal attack as well.
Well, alright. I hit it, so it
Mhm.
takes 7
It's
points
okay.
of necrotic damage.
As you think that Harmony is distracting that creature, you're going to notice at the end of it that the Harmony has frozen in place through the effects of it, and you're not going to be able to find any vulnerabilities on the creature, dealing just 7 points of damage.
I re-engage this creature, and that's it.
Alright. Juniper, you are unfortunately paralyzed until the end of your turn. It doesn't last more than that, I think.
Sounds good.
It is until the end of this turn that you are paralyzed, so right now you will recover at the end of it, regaining your reactions, but you cannot do anything right now. Same thing goes for Harmony and Belgos. All three were in order. The 3 paralyzed ones. So we have this Gloomstalker that is next to Locke. Locke, as you are grappled to it, and the creature tries to move far away, but it's not that intelligent to not take you along. You are going to see, just for flavor, I'm not sure if it would work like that, but for flavor it will work like that. You are going to see it doing a shadow step and taking you along with it, as you see for a moment just glimpses of the other side of the shadow area from which this creature originates, as it will continue just doing some circular kind of movement for 80 feet, but well, you are going to see that its elevation is just going to increase by 10. It's not going to fly 100 feet in the air, but you are at a 40 feet elevation, and from there it's going to try to do some maneuvers to try to throw you, as it will turn its neck around in an attempt to bite you at first, which will hit for some piercing damage and some necrotic to follow up. And it will use all of its claws to try to make some slash wounds on you as well, dealing another 25 damage.
For that one, because it's 22. Shit. No, I want to do it fair. Is my scales are in reaction to a hit, right? Is hit by an attack. Okay, so I'm gonna use my scales on that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that improves your AC by just enough to block this attack. The second one, as you see the bite coming, but you are not quick enough to dodge it. The second hit, though, seems much more predictable, and your toughened skills are going to be just on point for it. As the creature ends in its turn right there, of this one that just dropped Lupa, and it will be quite annoyed at Brennan and will bounce downwards, trying to strike at the ranger with a bite and a claw attack. I do believe both will hit you, Brennan.
Yeah.
22 and 18, a total of 40 points of damage, as this one will be... I don't think it would land, so as it moves further away, you have your bow out, right? Not your sword. You do not get an opportunity attack, unfortunately, but still, it will move towards here, downward. And it ends its turn at an elevation of, let's say, 30 feet. Locke, you're up next.
All right. after fucking riding this thing and then bamfing across the battlefield very unexpectedly, it's a little bit dizzying and then starting to get hit by this thing. But as we are still trademark locked onto this Gloomstalker, one hand just grasping onto whatever fucking fur or skin this is, I'm gonna rear back with the other hand and just try to throw some haymakers into it. So we are going to do... Well... this thing is strong. It's gonna hit me anyways. Why the fuck not? We are going to... I don't know my character. What's this fucking thing called? We're going to do it where I have advantage. What is this thing called? We're going
Reckless.
to...
Reckless.
Hey.
Reckless. I remember.
Hey.
There we go. We got there as a team.
Nice.
We're gonna fucking recklessly attack this bird bat. The fucking cormorant. Okay, so there's that, and so we're gonna do 2 to start.
Hey.
Okay, well that's good. But
That's the first attack. Since it's reckless.
click the advantage button, then click the attack.
The creature gets blooded after the first attack.
Wait.
The second one is
what's
also
hitting?
greatly gonna diminish its health.
I know I'm hitting this
Locke's
fucking
weird
weird.
creature. That's so.
I know. I know. First attacks too. I haven't played this guy in a while. Just because I want it to work. After the first 2 attacks, the second one is going to be right at the base of whatever skull attached to the spine on this configuration. So we're going to strike right at that point, and I want to try to stun this fucker 40 feet in the air.
All right. Let's see about that. It's going to work just wonders, as the creature will lose a lot of its balance, just trying to float up there, and yeah, it's going to get stunned.
Does it fall 40 feet? I wanted to try to knock it out with that, or if that's a subsequent turn, that's fine.
I
It's
need
just
to
I
check
was-
it right now because
Okay.
stunned means incapacitated, which does not stop it, but it also can't move. Yeah, since I cannot move, if it doesn't have hover, it will start falling. So
All
we'll
right.
fall together.
Let's do it.
Whee! Okay, give me a dexterity save, Lock.
Okay, God, I'm using
You
so
have
many
danger
things
sense,
with
you
him.
have advantage. DC is 15.
Monk shit.
I know, monk shit. DC 15, advantage. You said, what'd you say? Athletics? Acrobatics? What'd you say?
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Haha, I'm playing D&D, guys.
All right. As that is not going to diminish the fall for the creature. Now, if you wish for your drop, that is for sharing some damage with the creature, and you were quite successful to not let the creature use you as cover. If you want to use slow fall for yourself, that's entirely up to you. The creature will take 46 points of damage from that fall, nonetheless for 9 points of damage, as it drops down on the ground prone and stunned.
9 points. Let's see. This is a reaction, so yeah, we'll do slow fall. Just to not take damage. To
You
moderate.
take no damage at all through this, as you are going to just do a barrel roll, falling down on the floor and dropping down from the creature on its side.
that, I believe, was without a bonus action used. Let me just double
That's
check.
very much correct.
Stunning strike, slow fall. Yeah, okay. So another Adreno, and we're going to do some unarmed strikes on this thing. And then that'll close out the turn. So, okay. Okay. Flurry of Blows is not with the Igneum Knuckles, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm relearning my character.
Both hit. And with the second stride, actually, that talk about full efficiency. How do you want to do this?
Ah! Alright, yeah, we're up there. We stun him in the air. We fall down. And at the last moment, I change momentum and roll off. I kind of dig into the ice, run up. Right hand goes in for a quick cross, but then the other one rears back and comes straight down. And so we are punching the skull into the ice to make a little cracking crater into it as the skull shatters. And I make a
fall
dragon.
down- No. You're going to see its form quite change. Not alive, but you're going to see some of its shadows fade, and that shadow creature you just fought turns into a dead wyvern.
Oh.
What the heck?
Still quite angry creatures, fierce predators, but less shadowy. That's a surprise.
No, yeah. After coming up from the quick adrenaline of kind of like knocking this thing down and seeing it, he's just gonna be taken aback and look around like, and that's the turn.
Perfect. We have this Gloom Stalker playing next that is next to Nina and Samuel, and Samuel has been annoying to it, so I'm gonna try to snatch him, even though I do believe that if Ghost Step he's going to just get away on the next turn. But he doesn't have to get away if he doesn't get caught in the first place, as the snatch attempt will miss, and the creature will try to fly away from you. Samuel, you get an opportunity attack if you want to use your reaction.
Yeah, F that shiz. He's staying here. I'll stab him. Take this.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, you hit it! And you have the Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Large,
going anywhere.
grasping, misty, fucking ghoulish arms will expand from my ghostly form and grasp onto him. How does flying speed work with Sentinel? Because it reduces his speed to 0.
For the rest of the turn.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
So it's not like it doesn't have speed in general.
Okay.
It is able to linger up there. But it just cannot move more than that.
Okay.
So Nina, you're up next.
Nina is... Ooh, okay. Nina is going to drop to her knees on the ice, and she clenches her teeth, closes her eyes, puts her palms against the ice, starts lifting them up, and you see the familiar shadowy shaft of her scythe start to get gradually pull from the ice. Just as the older tip of the blade starts to appear, the whole thing just fizzles and dissipates out back into the ice, and she grumbles something under her breath. She turns her head, sees the normal-looking wyvern. I mean, it's still a dragon and a big thing with wings, but you know, it's not all shadowy. That lock is now stood over, and she goes, "Huh? What? Are these actually bad things, or are they just fucked up by shadow?" She asks out loud. Yeah, she's going to actually use a bonus action to cast Sleep BG at 5th level. Subtly. She does not know why, but yeah, she's going to try and compel one of these two things to fall asleep. I will roll the thing, see how many hit points it affects. I can't find it because I haven't added it from my onto my character sheet. This was my level 14 spell. I apologize, it's not my character sheet yet. Fuck. What is it? Give me a second. I'm just going to search for it really carefully. No, it's not there. Fuck.
Sleep is 5d8 plus 2d8 for each slot level above
Yeah.
third. First.
I think it's is that 11d8? So
You said 4th level?
8. So
Or
it's
fifth?
5th level. So it'd be 13d8.
13d8.
42. So either of them got 42 hit points or less.
Unfortunately, this is not going to be enough. You're going to see this
fine.
one get a little bit sleepy for a moment, but it will just recover back to its full awareness around.
That's fine, but that's my turn.
Have an inspiration for that attempt. I like that you keep trying with that.
Thank you.
And Brennan, you're up next.
I think I'm just gonna throw up a hunter's mark and go after. That's 30 feet up.
The one that ran away from you?
Yeah.
The same?
those-
Yeah. Okay, both shots hit. So that's a total of 35 points of damage as you put the hunter's mark. Creature becomes bloodied after your second shot. You mark it around there. You can see that it is overly aggressive. Usually beasts have survival instincts that when they are bloodied, you've studied them, you've been in the wilds for quite long. You know that even the most aggressive predators, unless they are protecting something, would go away. These creatures have no survival instincts whatsoever. It doesn't seem to have diminished interest in you just because it has taken a beating. Anything else, Brennan? Any movement?
No, not after that.
Okay.
Terrifying fact.
We have this one next to Harmony playing next. That's going to just do a couple of attacks there. Bite and close. Bite misses, since that one is blade singing, but 14 damage is going to be dealt through the close strike. And Lupa is next.
I don't think Lupa can do anything right now. No, I'm just gonna have her stick to the prey and hold an action in case
Okay.
one comes in for either her or prey.
That's fair. The fierce protector of Brennan is standing right next to him. And Samuel, you're up next.
Which one did Nina Cat sleep on? The one attacking Harmony?
She tried to do the one on Harmony or the one next to it. I think it's the radius, right?
Yes, both were in radius, but unfortunately it could not affect either.
Yeah.
Bonus action, I'll steadily aim, and I'll make a slash through this creature. So, advantage. Does a 25 hit? Okay.
Yes, it does.
For 30 points of necrotic damage, and that same necrotic energy will surge from this creature over to the one attacking Harmony to try and draw some
Well,
attention.
the one next to you will become bloodied, having taken severe damage, and give me the necrotic damage for the second. 17 points. As the burst of energy will get the other one's attention, but not enough to stop focusing on the prey that it has found there.
It's 15 feet up. I'll just get over here, and that'll be my turn.
Juniper, you're up.
So everything is now out of range and not interested in me. So, she's she's going to pop chill touch on the one in the farthest away birdie.
Mm-hmm. 25, of course, hits. The same one that Brennan has targeted several times with his arrows will be
my
struck
God.
by his chill touch as well, leaving it a little bit weakened. But it's still there and ready to continue its hunt. Anything as a bonus or movement?
Yeah, so I think she's gonna. Oh my god. We're gonna move up her max movement. And I think that as a bonus action, she's going to. Wherever the thing is, she's going to hurl her spores at it next.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a DC 18.
On which one are you doing that? On the same one that you attacked?
Same one, yeah.
Okay. And okay. I'm going to add a circle, but it will be a cube. Just believe.
Okie dokie. Then that'll be it for me.
Alright. Harmony is up next, seeing the creature next to it. And there, he's going to use, I think, let's go for a rapier attack. And being a blade senior, he's allowed to cheat the rules and do a cantrip as well for a striking grasp.
Cheater.
So one strike with the one hand, and some lightning touch on the other. The bless affected everyone, Nina, right?
Everyone but Lupa.
But Lupa.
It's
So
only got
Harmony
7.
is up for it. So 15 is actually going to make the attack hit. So creature is going to be zapped for a severe amount of lightning damage, and also, more importantly, allowing Harmony to disengage and get next to Juniper and Nina right there in a triangular formation. As Belgos, you're up next.
Belgos is kind of annoyed with the immediate loss of their spells, so they're gonna pull out a coin, come over here, and they are going to cast Daylight on the coin. Seeing that like they were not particularly happy with the light from earlier. So 60 feet.
Okay, that's going to annoy them a lot. Is it centered on yourself?
On the coin that Belgos is holding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll make it light instead of.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better. Alright. It's funny that daylight is not sunlight, but it's still going to be quite annoying for the creatures. So, is that your turn, Belgos?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Then we have this one that, starting its turn, it rolls a con save against Juniper's spreading spores. How much damage is it, the Juniper?
That's a really great question. Hold on.
The Hollow of Spores damage, which is doubled because of the symbiotic entity, so it's 2 rolls.
I'm trying to find all my crap. It's been a while. Okay, there it is. Holy God.
Okay, creature fails and suffers 12 points of necrotic before it even starts its turn. And then it will, let's see, you know what, we'll do a dive attack towards Brennan and Lupa, as Duras is there, quite annoyed at all this. And this time I'm going to try to snatch Brennan. However, as I go there, Lupa will be ready to jump up and attack the creature. So give me your held action, 1 attack only. From Lupa, Brennan, give. Okay, that's a crit. Nice. You roll damage if you roll high enough. It's not high enough. Creature is alive, but let's see if it falls prone. It will not fall prone, and it will attempt to snatch Brennan. With a 19, I will manage to snatch you for 24 points of damage. It will continue flying up ahead, and will be not very high, 20 feet elevation, with you right below it, having suffered 24 points of damage. And Locke, you are next.
All right. All right. So that thing's got Brennan. All right. Let's see. All right. BG, brilliant guy. A mechanics question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the policy regulation rules for breaking a grapple on someone else?
You can try to use your athletics only, no acrobatics attempt, against their escape DC. So if the escape DC is 15, for example, and you are in a space that you can either grab one or the other, you can try to make that a check for yourself.
Okay. All right. Yeah, right. We'll pull a Sam. Okay, so oh man. I know I'm gonna be that player. And jumping is it's the movement you have left and then your strength score or something for feet?
For jumping, you mean?
Yeah.
Jumping horizontally, it's a 3 times strength. For no, sorry, that's your strength, not 3 times. 3 times is with Step of the Wind. Vertically, it's a 3+ strength modifier, which can be greatly amped as well 3 times by the Step of the Wind.
3+, so that would
it's
be
5 feet.
Yeah, so that'd be 17, which would not be 20. So okay, I'm just trying to learn
But
the game.
if you
I've
get
been
to
playing.
15, you are within 5 feet of the creature for one attempt. You are within 5 feet of it.
Oh, okay. So 3 plus my modifier would be 17. So that would do it then. Okay. We're learning. So we're going to rush 30, then we're going to plant down and then fucking hop up 17 feet, which is more than 15, and I want to try to break the grapple on Brennan.
Okay, give me your athletics.
All right. I'm not raging. That's probably all raging stuff. Athletics.
Bless does not apply in skill checks.
Right.
It does only for saves and stuff like that. So 15, unfortunately, is a fail.
Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really matter. We're gonna burn. Well, yeah, we're gonna burn inspo on it. Fuck it. All right. Yep. So taking off that global global skill modifier. There it is. You shouldn't be there. Get rid of you and then redo it. All right.
I've also got an inspiration that I've recently received, so you can have that.
All right. We're gonna save you one way or the other, Brandon. Just hold on.
And if all else fails, I
There we
gotcha.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I thought all the inspirations will not work in that regard.
Hey, we got to keep consistent. Was this my whole action?
That was one of your attack, but including jumping as you fall downwards. You cannot make another jump, but you still have some attacks if you have any other ways to use it.
No, for sure. Yeah, after being able to yank Brennan free from this fucking grasp, we're gonna fall on our back, kind of crack our head, get a little bit angry, and then just kind of reach back, get the harpoon, and as we're standing up, just try to chuck it up at the thing. So 20 feet would be disadvantage, so I am going to be angry that I failed to save Brennan, and we're going to reckless it to even it out and throw this up there. Oh, where are you? There we are.
15 hits.
Oh, Oh, okay.
For 4 points of damage.
That's 4 and nope, harpoon D&D, not just harpoon.
Just harpoons in general.
Yeah, just search harpoon Wikipedia. Yeah.
Let's go look up the fishery.
Can't move away from you further than 30 feet unless it succeeds on an athletics check. Am I not? Oh, I was under the impression I could try to pull it. Maybe that's something else.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action if you want to attempt to pull it.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
your action, but you have already used your action, so.
Yeah, I got nothing else for my bonus, so we'll just try to pull it.
Okay, let's make a strength contest.
Yeah, I know it's strong, but fuck it.
You are strong as well. Athletics versus athletics.
Ooh, what's going on this session? What's going on?
Shit.
Yeah, it is very strong, but you are stronger, so you are going to pull downwards. As Brennan will be still grappled, but he's going to be on ground level, as the creature is just 5 feet above ground, trying to get away from you, Locke. But you have it right here for now.
Nice. All right, we're gonna drop weight, and that's my turn.
Okay. We'll have this Gloomstalker next to Belgos and Samuel that, from that point, having suffered a lot of attacks, will attempt a streak itself.
Oh.
So I need you all to once more give me some Constitution saves.
Ugh. This is gonna be the one. Just because I'm holding this fucking thing down. Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
I've forgotten how my character sheet works. I'm in edit mode. I'm scared. I'm looking at a picture. Give me a moment to figure where I am.
Okay, Nina is fine. Juniper, we need your Constitution save as well. You're good. And I also have to roll a d4 for Harmony, because actually if she rolls 3 or 4, she makes it. Nope. Still stunned. Okay, we have Locke and Harmony who are stunned, the rest are quite fine, and Nina, you get to play your turn.
Nina is on her knees in the ice, clearly agitated and angry and a little bit upset that A, her scythe didn't come when she wanted to, and B, she doesn't feel like she's helping. She looks around, looks to Locke and Braynon wrestling with this this giant winged creature. She pushes back the thoughts that maybe these guys are good as well, and is going to reach out a shaky hand and rather than a skeletal fist, a beam of dark red energy is going to fire out of her palm at this guy over here. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this. I'm gonna have to roll this from my sheet because my things aren't up to date. 1 second. I keep closing the sheet. Spells. Is that right? For some reason it's not rolling. That's great. Give me a second. I will just do it the old-fashioned way. First, blast at that guy that Locke and Braynon are with. Second.
Of course, that's a hit. And the second one will finish it, actually. You do not have to go for a third on the same creature. As you see Locke getting paralyzed, and immediately you're going to find an opportunity to shoot the creature down before it manages to do any attacks on your friend. As, of course, its decaying body will be replaced by a healthier one. Still dead, though. Don't know how one can be healthy dead, but... Yep, that's the case here.
And Nina just lets out another agitated groan, and she turns around on her knees, looks at this one next to Samuel and Belgos, and fires off the third and last one out of her palm.
Do it. Barely hits for another 9 points of damage.
And that is going to be Nina's turn. She just sinks a little bit further into the ice. And just goes, oh, fucking these. Oh, I don't think they're good. I think they're bad. I think they're dead already. And that's her turn.
Brennan.
After getting picked up and released, he'll just be thankful for Locke and Nina. Thank you. You said Locke is down, or what's the?
Locke is
what is
paralyzed by the shriek of the creature.
Oh, okay. Ray can't do anything, right?
Not really.
Okay. So then he's just gonna take. He's gonna move his hunter's mark onto one next to Belgos. And he's gonna
Actually,
take
let me check something real quick. Do you have the lesser restoration spell?
Me? No.
Or you don't. Okay, continue.
Curious to know what you wanted to know.
It stops the paralyzed condition. It
Ah.
could have been something that you could do. And it is a ranger spell, but you have other spells, so yeah. 2 hits, make it. The target is the one right there, so let's see the damage rolls. It is quite low already, so... Yep, the second hit is going to finish it down. As the Gloomstalker dissipates.
Let's fucking go.
I mean, if nothing else, we can at least eat wyvern meat before we go, into the domains of dread.
I'm gonna
And then,
go ahead
yeah.
and say Belgos doesn't trust that meat.
So Bray's just gonna move back next to Lupa, and then that'll be it.
Alright, last but not least, we have this Gloomstalker remaining that has been bereft of its reactions, but not its actions. So let's go right there. I'm going to go right on top of Nina and try to snatch her.
No,
That bless is very evil.
Ooh,
I
that's a
attack
hit.
him in return
You do.
Ah,
because he's a
You have Sentinel.
bitch ass meanie. Take that. Go.
33, oh my god, that's a heavy attack, and I cannot even move anymore. You know what, the creature is gonna say,
Hands
fuck
off.
this. I'm not standing right there, it's going to shadow step, leaving Nina behind. Right there, but it will first deal 23 damage to Nina as
And
shadow steps in the distance. At 40 feet
concentration
height.
for the and it
You keep
sticks
it.
around. The bless sticks around.
Lupa is next. Lupa is barking. I assume.
Yeah, she's just barking angrily.
Samuel.
Oh man, I know you guys are really hoping for an exciting turn, but I'm just going to steady aim and throw a slash at this thing.
Going to be amazing as you finish this. I believe in you. Yep.
Yeah, that much. Well,
I think you're gonna roll 9 damage. Prove it to me.
oh yeah, just enough.
As the creature falls down and makes a small crack on the ice, initiatives are off.
Are you okay, Nina?
Oh, Nina's fine. I'm just tired. It's all. And that fucking thing got me in the shoulder, but I'm okay. Are you all
saw-
okay?
Does anyone need healing?
I mean, Locke looked like he was taking on quite a
Locke needs
lot.
help.
We need a
Belgos.
huddle.
Can you help him? He's paralyzed.
Why are you all so
Unfortunately-
quiet? What's going on over there? Harmony, hello? Locke, hello?
As Locke and Harmony, after a couple of seconds, regain their senses as Harmony says, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, fuck.
Alright.
That was.
As Brady's gonna like offer a hand as like to help like Locke get up.
You're not... Are you poisoned? Locke, are you okay over there?
Locke's gonna take the arm to kind of stand back up. Fuck. No, I'm fine. It's. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Maybe you should try not jumping on so many creatures.
Well, no, Juniper, him being all stiff only happened when he was on the floor. So maybe...
Well,
I don't know.
I can't be fucking slinging smells a mile away like you guys. I gotta get close to the fucking thing.
Yeah, but you're getting a lot older, Locke. I mean, that could be your joints locking up.
The fuck did that come from, Junes?
That was a really weird thing to say, Juniper.
Why was that weird? You know what I
Because-
worry about with Ogvar.
Well, that's Ogvar. Look at Locke, he's so spry. Like, can Ogvar jump? Have you ever seen Ogvar jump in your life?
Of
Without his
course,
wings.
he-
Without his wings.
I'm only 38. The fuck you talking about?
You're older than Ogvar.
Wait, you're 38, Locke? Like 3 and 8?
I mean, I think so. I don't know when my birthday is or what fucking year it was, but it's been a couple
Where did you get
winters.
that number?
Because I count the fucking winters. Like
Yeah, but-
everyone did. Why are we talking about this?
It's just this the whole dragon thing. It's talking about it hurts my head because I thought these guys were good, and then but they're not, are they? They're just corpses. I think they're corpses brought back to life by shadows. I might be completely wrong though. That's literally just a guess because they were all shadowy and now they're dead.
No, I mean, fucking why not? This twisting everything around here, and I don't even know if I can talk to these fucking things, so who knows?
Guys,
They look like they're someone else's Bobs.
That kind of, yeah. That's what was I was thinking. Look, I mean, but your Bobs, Juniper, they don't change how they look when they come back. You know?
Sometimes they do. It depends. Remember when they got in that acre?
Well, yeah, that's like when you do something to them, though, right? What I mean is these guys look. I mean, they look totally different,
They sure did.
and that stuff with me. I don't know. You're all okay though? We're all good. We're all good. Okay, no one's dying. That's great. That's good. Okay, fuck those birds.
Let's just take a seat.
I'm already sitting. I'm okay.
Can I
Okay,
tell?
well. Go ahead, Samuel. Thank you, by the way, for stabbing that fucking guard. It stabbed me.
I mean, no problem. I mean, it was stabbing like fucking all of us. It really hurt.
I know, but you
So-
stabbed it just after it stabbed me, so thank you.
It's no problem anytime. I'm gonna look at this wyvern to see how long it seems like it's been perished. Can I do that?
No.
Damn.
Thanks, good, yeah.
So says, yeah, exactly.
I had to try.
BG.
You might have to
I
re-ask.
do that, Mr. DM.
Can Daniel
Give me
try
the
to
answer,
see
damn
how
it.
long this is dead?
I'm just thinking if it does. Give me a check. I'd say medicine. But,
How
Okay.
familiar is Sam with refrigeration? Because this is grooving. and These are
Oh,
corpses.
that's actually right. That's
that
actually
bit.
really true. That's actually super true, and this will be appropriate for how low my medicine is. I'll add a d6 to that.
Add a
'cause I'm a
D6.
cheater. 11.
Are you searching at something specific or just one out of the 4?
This one specifically.
Specifically, okay. Uh, you would notice that the scars that it has are the ones that were just made by you and your party. So, and it seems like it just got dead. It's not a hard medicine check, so
Mm.
the 10 will suffice.
Ah, I see. If I checked any of the others, I would have got magic items. Sam will say, I mean, might be less so like necromancy and more just like what's the one enchantment, like they're fucking with its head and tried to like control it.
Well, he may,
Ooh.
maybe, but I mean, they look just like they've been dead, or they, you know, that they were dead before we killed them.
That's so interesting. I was going, well, if any of them decided to come over, I was absolutely going to try something like that. So I wonder if that would have muddled with their thing, their enchantment. Is that what the word was?
Sure, I mean, I'm not a magic guy. I just know a little bit of magic because I walked around with people that were.
We
But
usually just call
That
this
sounds
magic
cool.
shit.
That sounds cool. Like that sounds like it'd be a cool thing if it happened.
Nina, you're gonna have to interpret whatever the hell he just said.
Magic ship.
Magic shit.
Got it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's sort of yeah.
That's how we usually describe this stuff.
Man, his Groovid accent is really thick.
My friends didn't like it when I called it magic shit. They really didn't like it.
Well, your friends sound lame,
Huh.
so
They kind of
no
do.
offense.
Yeah, your friends sound kind of like pretentious and stuck up, like know-it-alls.
Okay, let's calm down on my friends. All right.
I think your old friends suck.
They must
and
not
your
be
new
friends.
So we're better. But that's just my opinion, and everyone's allowed
Yeah.
one. So
Friends don't leave friends in frigid winters, so
friends don't leave
Don't
friends
leave that.
kneeling in the snow.
that's the common phrase.
Really rolls off the tongue. But yeah, that's the whole deal with these wyverns, dragons, things.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
so-
think they were like the most sentient things. They weren't like talking to us or anything. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
that's fair.
I just want to point out before we, keep moving on. I just said that friends don't leave friends kneeling in the snow, and neither of you offered to help me up. So, I guess Nina
I think
will.
you should stay there and rest for a
Mm.
little bit, though.
I feel like if I helped you up, I'd just push you up to like a kneeling point.
Honestly, I'm not against the whole resting thing. I'm so fucking tired, but we need to find the lady. We can't. I can't keep dragging us back like in the thing on the boat that drags it down and stops it from floating off or something. I don't know. I need to.
Yeah, we can't. Well, you're not a boat stopper, Nina, so no worries there. But we can
Oh,
take
man,
whatever
leave
rest
that
we
to
need.
Bray.
Rain and the boat stopper, Nina the showstopper. Bam.
Ooh,
Exactly.
Wow.
that's fucking awesome.
You're so smart, Nina.
I know. You don't need to tell me, but I like it when you don't.
I'm just imagining the
Uh-uh.
physical pain this conversation is causing Brain.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of magic shit, hey Junes.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen these fucking dragon things now.
Yeah. Oh, where are you getting at? I don't know if I can do
Can you,
that.
can you turn into it? So
I
what
think I
do
have
you
a better.
how?
I mean, I could try. I could try later when it's worth it, because I put up my spores and everything, and nothing touched me. So
No, it doesn't have to be now. Just can you do that? Do you have to like hug it like you hug your trees to be able to do magic shit to it?
I mean, I do love hugs, but
Can you make that alive
I don't-
again?
oh, It looks
Well,
a
you
little
don't-
bit more.
You don't think a lot of stuff, Juniper, but when you try, you always do what you want.
There's a lot around.
No, I mean, like,
I,
Juniper doesn't realize how strong she is all.
Yeah. I think it was Mugwort back in Millstone. You know, short little green thing that said, you know, there's no fucking trying. You either do or don't. Something like that.
that
So-
sounds about right.
It sounds like Mr. Mugwort.
I mean, I don't. It seems kind of complicated. You want me to make it a ball?
I was just asking if you can. You don't have to. Just because we were just talking. You know, this guy's a fucking ghost. This guy shits blood when he tries to heal. I didn't know if you could, you know, make dragons come alive again or something. Just, I'm trying to learn all your guys' shit. All right.
I know. I want to try. It's been hard. I just have to experiment a little bit. I don't know. Like, it looks so tampered with. It looks unfamiliar. Does that make any sense? At least with a dead body, I'm mostly, I know where the heart is and the lungs and the intestines for the most part, but
Didn't you bring a pig back to life, or am I thinking of something really wrong?
no, I tried with that rhino, remember? I
That's
think
it.
it's because I
That's
don't
it.
know the anatomy gets so crippled and twisted. It makes it hard when they're really big and different.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. All right.
You guys say rhino, and I can't really remember what you're talking about, but I can.
Really? You
Yeah.
don't remember? We
No,
got the rhino of the circus that you took me to, and
I-
then there's a beautiful eulogy that Locke made.
I remember
Oh.
Key, and I don't remember the other part.
That's right. We just straight up
Aw.
murdered a rhino in the forest. I remember now.
Well, it was going to die. They were going to put it down, so we did it for them because I really wanted to test it out, and Shar wouldn't let me have a horse.
This honestly super sounds like something we do, and I really want to remember it. I will just imagine it in my head, or you can tell me about it later, Juniper, when we next sleep.
Yeah, that's so strange. You really don't remember?
No, but I
Oh.
forget a lot recently.
I have one of its ribs right here, just because we're fucking weirdos like that.
Because I made a cane for you.
That's a really cool
Exactly.
cane.
Oh, for sure.
It's
It's
just
so
a
weird.
rib of a rhinoceros.
It is, yeah. It
What do those
was-
like look like?
It's like
Horns?
like a pig with a horn. I think is really all it is.
We should probably get going. You
Yeah.
think you can move,
Anyways.
Nina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. And Nina, like, she starts to stand up and like grabs hold of like Juniper's like, is she wearing her? Oh my god. What are they called?
Yeah.
What are they called? With the straps over the shoulders and they cover the whole body
the
and like
Not the
overall?
overalls?
overalls. Oh, overalls.
Overalls are gone. She's just
God,
wearing
we're
the
smart.
stupid dress thingy.
Oh, okay. She just grabs Juniper's arm and like starts pulling herself up, and then Locke comes around and she grabs Locke's arm and uses Locke to, tries to drag herself up, but she just grumbles the whole time.
Juniper's
Okay.
clearly helping in the most clumsy way.
And it's about the time that Nina stands up that you all feel that sensation from earlier, the guiding hand on your wrist and shoulder just disappear. And she's okay, here I am. Let's go. Unless you guys don't want to go. Either or, Up for both.
I think we
Uh,
gotta go.
Yeah. If we're good, I think we have a phrasing. I think we have a hole that's pretty close to us.
Yep.
Oh.
That, yeah. I'll just say phrasing toe and nod. Let's go and find that hole.
To the hole! Ray, lead the way.
Belgos does not seem to understand the innuendo.
Wait,
Neither
wait,
does Juniper.
wait,
Yes.
guys. Should we burn these bodies before we go? So they don't.
Why?
Oh, that's
No, it's
that's-
fine.
no,
We've been-
that's fucking smart. These things might fucking come back. Who knows what the shit's going on?
The ice
I don't
might.
think we can.
What's up,
Uh.
Juniper?
I'm just saying I don't think if I can't do it, I doubt they could do it.
Well, they were already.
Yeah, someone did it in
Done.
the first place.
Well,
That's
I
like
have,
one too many times. I
mm,
know what I'm talking about. It's totally fine.
I have a tinder box with like 5 matches. Do you think that's enough?
You know,
You guys
if
really gonna do this?
I don't
what
have
if-
any matches
I'm-
on me, so we should
I'm-
actually before. I'm really sorry. I brief moment of my head being clear. Before we go into this hole and this domain, what supplies do we have, guys? You have 5 matches. That's good.
Mm.
That's 5 campfires. That's good. We'll need
Well,
those.
We also need wood for that, and we
Okay, yeah.
don't have any.
Well,
Um,
you know what? Maybe saying this now, bad idea. Maybe we forget that Nina asked if we prepared for this, and we just go. Because I think we didn't, and I'd rather find out when we find out than think about it now.
well,
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, whoops.
I have climbing gear, so I'm fucking ready for whatever.
Mm.
Great.
Do you have any
Juniper
like
just starts
pitons?
stuffing things back in her pockets.
I do. I have 6 pitons. You want one?
Oh, I could use a couple.
Yeah. And I'll give Sam 3 pitons.
Oh, thank
Split
you.
them up.
Literally, pretty much all I brought was, well, my clothes and that little vial I gave you. Mark. I didn't bring any
Hmm.
food, so yeah.
I
Well,
can
I
create
mean,
food.
Belle can do it.
You can. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, you can. Okay. Okay. No. Sorry, Nina's head's just not working right.
That is
it-
perfectly
Okay,
fine.
Nina, we'll fix your head.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not going to starve. Whatever happens. That's good. That's good. I was just worried about that really, when you mentioned matches, Sam. I was like, wow, any of us bring anything. But
Yeah,
if
man.
Belgos brought food and you brought 5 matches, we're good.
I'd love to burn the bodies. I just don't think we have any wood,
I have oil.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, it'll take time, matches, and Juniper says it's pointless. And Juniper's my sister, and no sister of Nina could ever do any wrong, or be wrong in any way, or not be welcome anywhere. Nina says, slightly
It's
louder
true.
than normal.
Also, it's like a giant bonfire, like, hey, we're here, look over here! And also, we're in this fucking freezing winter, it's not even gonna last.
You know what? That's also a really good point.
It's. I'm not gonna say it's surprising. Those are 2 good points, Junes.
I mean, if I
And-
know anything, it's nature in its elements, so let's go!
And
Tell me there.
maybe 4 big fires on ice, bad idea.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I
It
think
does
that's a
seem to be solid
realistically.
ground over
Yeah.
there.
Reasons not to burn the corpses really stacking up. Really piling up. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck's sake. I make all my attacks and Juniper uses actual logic in an argument. We gotta get this day over with, guys.
As you continue moving further, you're going to see that it's getting darker and darker, which is very scary, but it also quite confirms your destination. As you are moving forward, you're going to see that the storm is raging a little bit, and it's taking like a circular formation, like a cyclone, not that intense, but you can clearly see that something is going on in the middle. The portal, or whatever it is, should be there. In less than 20 minutes from that spot, you are going to arrive at a strange landmark. You're going to see several carved stones, huge rocks around. It's very dark. just a little bit rays of a sun that is far, far away, blocked by both the clouds and the intensity of the shadow plane up there. But you see this. And Belgos,
Me?
through your superior dark vision, you can also see a figure of a humanoid in the distance. It's far away, but it's like someone lost. Like it's looking for something, expecting someone, perhaps.
And
Are
just
the
for
movements...
clarity,
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, are the movements weird and like jerky? Are they like, is this person acting strange?
From that distance, you can just tell it's a normal humanoid that is looking around, nothing quirky about it. But it's barely at the edge of your eyesight, so perhaps going closer can give you more information on it.
So I was wondering who's out here.
Weird rocks, guys. Probably not a good sign. No.
There appears to be someone over there.
Well, they're in our direction. Have they seen us? Because if not, I think we should
They're
maybe
looking for
take
something.
a look at pizza. Guys, do you want to take this slow? Maybe someone could go and have a look, she says with a glance in Sam's direction. Or do I just want to go and say hello?
I could get a glimpse if that's what you're wishing.
Ooh, I can do it too. I can go with.
Mm.
Well, Juniper sounded enthusiastic. How's that work for you, Cole? Sam and Juniper go looky looks.
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Right, if it's dangerous, you know the drill, Juniper. Don't die.
I won't.
I know you won't.
I become sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
She becomes invisible.
Look at you.
Yeah, well, so do I. I just go to a different plane.
Good lord.
Give me your
well,
stealth
you-
checks.
It's only a 34. I don't have a D4.
Only a 34.
Only 4 higher than an impossible. Near impossible DC.
Alright, feel free to move your tokens. Yourself forward.
With a small loan of 1 million mana.
Peeks around the corner.
It'd be so funny if they just run into each other.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. No cover.
You're going to notice there is a woman lying there. She is like looking for someone, expecting something. She looks a bit cautious around the area, but she is unable to spot you. Juniper by being invisible and you by being extremely good at stealthing.
I've got like snow on my head. What can I tell a sort of lineage of this person?
Alright, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Alright. You can clearly tell, even though the conditions of lighting are not very good, you can see that she is quite pale in steel color, indicating probably someone from Grooven like Nina. Her hair is darker. She's wearing a breastplate. She's quite a thin figure. If you were to guess, it would be believable that this is someone that is quite related to Nina, but it's not like you are 100% sure. You could not know, but Perhaps Juniper, that you've known Nina for a bit longer, if you could give us a perception check, you could perhaps get more from it.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know anything.
Okay. Through the storm, you are unable to spot any more details that would indicate that to be your person of interest, but still,
I mean,
it's right there.
This is Locke's fault.
what armor does Nina wear? Question mark.
Nina used to wear her breastplate. Was once simple and black, but the intricate one of the sea hag, slightly redecorated, with just like a red sash bolted to its pauldron. Yeah, just a dark breastplate. But right now she is just wearing clothes, dark leathers.
Then I wouldn't know. Never mind. I just make my way back, I guess.
Yeah. Just make her way back and whisper slightly to the group. There was a figure out there. There was someone in there, but they were all alone, and they didn't seem very scary.
Seem like they're looking for someone. Pale lady.
Maybe they're lost then, you know? Lots of people live around here just by themselves. Could have come wandering.
Not on the lake, I hope. People have been moving away from me.
Yeah, but if someone got lost here, maybe someone's just looking for them, you know? Could be 10 reasons why someone's out
I
here.
don't know. When Locke and Ogvar went on the mountain before we met you, there was a lady who was wandering, and they knew instantaneously she was suspicious. And she's alone, just like that little old lady. She could be super suspicious, especially considering all these things coming out of nowhere.
Well, you should always be suspicious of old ladies alone, in weird places.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Only
she
the
was,
tough ones make it.
She was just putting out all the bad vibes back on the mountain. But, I mean, in terms of this one, it could be a specific person, or it could be some old info, or it could be a fucking trap. Who knows with this fucking place, but...
Yeah.
Whoever she is, she's probably pretty fucking strong if she got all the way out of here on her own.
That was what
I could
was
go and
thinking.
talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, we could just, do that.
I think we should all go if anyone's going to go.
I
Just
don't
for
know. I
safety.
think maybe we should just have one person go and talk to her and then see. And then we can be like, surprise! If they're bad guy.
That's a good point. If they're a good guy, they might get scared when we all show up, though, afterwards, you know?
We
Unless
lose
you
our
tell them that they're a good
advantage.
guy. Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. Paul wants to go and talk to them.
Why not we do who, just in case, like, one of them got incapacitated and we had no idea.
No, for sure. I mean, Nina, you're from this fucking place. You want to be one of
Yeah.
them, and I can be second.
Ooh, go invisible and talk into the wind, and they'll think, that you're just, a ghost or something, or whatever you guys thought Sam was.
Nina would really do that, but she's so tired right now. I
That's
couldn't even
true.
get my scythe out of, in my hand before.
Well, Sam's a ghost already. Sam, you could go do it.
Do you want I should start bringing out the temple?
You could. Well,
Is that necessary?
If we are going to rest, it could be a place of safety instead of being out in the cold.
maybe we see what this person says before we decide to rest here. No?
It's fair. Could be another fight, so...
If Sam wants to go, or I couldn't go
I'll go with you,
invincible
Sam.
right now.
Yeah, I can talk to him, yeah. I've been known to have a way with words.
Really?
Oh, that didn't seem like you did.
Oh.
Kind of aggressive.
I mean, he's
sorry.
a lawyer or something, so yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Do you guys not
Oh.
remember how he talked to the giants? Got that saved that dwarf dude?
I
He
don't
seems
think I
to
ever
have a
saw.
little- I mean, he's not as nice as Nina is, and people might not like him as much, but I think people will like him still. No
So
offense,
lawyers
Sam.
are like secret killers? Like ghost killers?
No, I just thought. I'm just saying. I think people might like Sam because those giants like Sam when he talked to them, and he just gives off that vibe
Oh.
of being nice. So
So that's why you've got the belt?
Well, they just sort of gave me the belt. The dwarf did because he was thankful.
Well,
and
don't waste
stuff.
all this time. Go talk. Hurry before she leaves.
Yes, ma'am.
Sick. All right. No, we're fuck. June's go with Sam. Let Sam take the lead.
I'll stay real invisible.
You
Been
I don't
invisible
think-
this whole time.
I
do
know.
not- I don't think you can become invisible, Juniper. Maybe.
She's like long gone as Nina talks to herself.
Like
This
Nina
time I
Terrence
assume you do not
is-
approach us stealthily.
No, I'm just whistling. Oof, oof. I can't whistle.
Before she notices you, but the moment she perhaps sees your silhouette in the I'll say immediately, Nina? Oh.
No, do you know Nina?
And as you say, at first she's disappointed that it's not Nina, but then you say, do you know Nina? You're going to see her smile. And says, yes. Is she with you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She's just a little bit back. I'm trying to scout out for the group.
She came. Ah, thank God. As she is going to lie down with your back against this stone. Thank heaven she came. Is she
You're
alright?
right.
Oh no, I'm not alright. But that is not changing anytime soon, is it?
I guess not. I mean, it might. I mean, are you the sort of
Yes.
Okay.
It's irreparable. I still have some energy left in me, but not much I can do to preserve it. But I guess it was I lasted long enough to meet her.
Yeah. I mean, I should be here any moment. I mean, I can go call for her if you want. You're pretty good. I mean, we fought like some pretty big gloomy bird things and some creepy guys. So you must be pretty strong.
Well, I am, but it's the Mulacrum spell makes me quite of a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have my own strengths. Those creatures, this area has been polluted by them for quite some time. Yeah. But this could change. I think we can change that.
Totally. Do you want me to go like run back and go like let him know to pick up this pace?
As you say that, she will look steady in your eyes and stand up, trying to get some insight into you. You know, Nina, right? You are not playing games with me.
I know, Nina.
You're not one of
Abela.
those bandits from the capital, right?
I've never been a bandit. I've met a lot of bandits and attacked them.
Prove that you know Nina. Say something
Well-
that, something about her, something that is signature of her, something that one that wouldn't know her would not know.
I
Well,
know the
she's got
fact that
this
she's right
great.
there.
She's got this great nasally voice, a signature Grubin accent.
She's a damn peer.
Yeah, I mean, she's a.
Where
what?
did this voice come from? As she looks towards the invisible Juniper.
Oh boy.
As she will say, "Oh, I guess it proves the point. Show yourself."
I'm good.
As
I think she's one of her friends. You know, she just, I guess, wants to be invisible.
please, I have limited resources of magic. Please don't make me waste them just to get vision of you.
I don't think she's gonna kill us, so I think it's safe to come out.
Juniper will drop her invisibility. Are you a good Nina?
Am I a what?
Are you? Oh, that's so funny.
Well, I guess it will be confusing. You know what? When I learned about this parallel world, timeline, or whatever you may say it, since my name is Nina, I used to refer to your Nina as Bina.
Aw, that's a
I
cute
guess
name.
for you that makes me Bina. You can call me that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's sort of what we were going for.
I'll just call you not Nina.
I am Nina though, so it's a bit more confusing than.
But you're not my Nina, so you're not Nina. Where that's my Nina.
I mean, I'm sure there is another girl in the world having your name, but she's not your name. Would that be very helpful if someone kept referring to you as such?
It works for me. I'm sure it'll work for everyone else.
You know, I'm a simulacrum. My sense of identity is already quite lackluster, so I'm just not gonna care about this.
Okay. So, what do you?
Can you bring your Nina front, please? I've spoken to her, but never addressed her from that close. This is an important moment for me.
Give me a second. Singo, come with me.
And she'll scurry.
Sure. Sure. Sam thinks to himself, I thought I had an identity crisis.
It's not Nina. It's that thing. That's not Nina's sister, but Nina's sister's thing.
Oh, the actual lake lady
the
thing
lake lady.
copy, right?
Uh huh.
She.
Oh.
It's close.
It's not Nina, but it's
And she's-
Nina.
Is she nice?
I mean,
I think so. It's really hard.
Well, I need to see her then. I need to go. We need to. We're so close. We're so close.
Yeah.
just the one, and she's gonna call you Bina, I think.
What? What?
No, you should be fine. You're Nina. It's
Bina?
fine. No.
Okay. Well. Okay. Fine. The brief anguish that flashed across Nina's features at the word Bina, being used as a name for her, fades away, and Nina just takes the one step forward with her hand on Locke's shoulder, and just waits for him to make the next, the next step. And she says, "Okay, we'll just go."
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, though.
Right.
I'm totally sure. I've never been more sure than I am right now, except for one time in my life. So,
Remember,
What's wrong with that?
any guesses? Anyone? Nina says, and she takes a step closer to Locke.
What do you think, Junes?
And she slowly raises her finger that has a ring on it.
I am so confused right now. What just happened? What are we asking?
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's
No,
go.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Locke understood, and it's all that matters.
Okay. Well,
And
anyways,
I
I
was
was gonna say.
just, I was just saying, which you didn't understand, that the only time that I've ever been more sure about making a choice than I have right now was the time that Locke proposed to me, and I said yes.
That's
And
not true. Wasn't it when you decided to be my sister?
That was the third
What?
most important time in my whole life. Actually,
It's
okay.
on the list.
Okay,
What? That's
okay,
it.
no,
It's
hold
still
on.
on the list.
Hold on. Okay, no, if I rejig this list a little and say the most important was Locke, the second most important was Juniper, the third most important was now. I think that works.
Well, I was just gonna say, remember what? So you don't get confused when you see them. Is that you're Lucina? You're Nina Lucina. Not
What?
Nina.
What is
You're
the song that
Lucina.
you're singing at me? Nina
It is
Nacina
not.
is Lacina.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Just remember, because they seem to have a problem out there, and I don't want you to look at this not Nina and think that's Nina, because it's not Nina. It's not Nina. And you're Lucina, Nina, so you can remember that you have luck. Because you're Lucina, Nina, you're our Nina.
Why
Anyways,
don't I-
that was it.
Why don't I just call myself Nina Gara rather than Nina Ibala?
I mean,
You all
that
went
works
really quiet
too.
for a second just now.
I just
When I said that.
you haven't married yet, so
I know. Sure. Yeah, okay. Well,
I thought Lucina was pretty.
guys, I'm delaying and I'm putting this off because I'm a little scared.
It's I get it. We've come and we're finally here, so
Yeah.
we are gonna get some fucking answers though. So
Thanks for all coming with me so far. I know it doesn't need to be said, but I've got to say it right now. So, yeah, thank you. And Brennan, before when I said boat stopper Brennan, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just meant it because it kind of rolled up the tongue when I said showstopper Nina Toe.
Didn't think anything of it, to be quite
Well,
honest.
I'm just saying, just in case you did.
Wow, Bray, that was really compassionate.
Let's go.
all right.
Sam is having an awkward smile.
This is the most passive aggressive.
A lovely group.
Oh, let's go.
I love playing with you guys.
Sometimes
Nothing
it's
but
hard.
compliments.
Sometimes it's hard.
Bless.
As you move forward, you're going to see her standing right there.
So pretty.
Not as ominous or something, but she looks a bit injured, having some strikes here and there. But the moment she notices you, Nina, she will give a faint smile, saying, I really hoped that you would come. I never knew for sure, but I guess we share some things in common. So what I felt was real. And you. Thank you.
Nina's speechless, looking at the lady in the lake. She doesn't say anything as she speaks. She just stares at her and watches her and remembers the first time that she ever laid eyes on her, which was the brief spat of drowning during one of the first arena tournaments. Head dipped below the surface for only a few seconds as she struggled to swim, and that's the face that she saw. So after a few seconds of just being stunned, Nina says,
I'm so sorry it took so long. I just had so much to think about and people I needed to be with, and I'm sorry. I'm sounding a little bit like I might be crying, but I'm not super sad right now. I'm really happy to see you and that you're real and you weren't in my head, and that do you know that my brother's dead? Do you know that the Avellas are pretty much gone now? That it's just me and you, and that's it, you know, for us.
My Avellas have long since been gone as well. Did you just learn about yours?
She nods. And like holds her eyes shut, you know, as if she's trying to hold back tears. Tears that this time don't come, thankfully. She just nods back.
Just a few days ago.
Then I know that there is probably nothing I can do to make you feel alright. But I have to tell you, I'm in the simulacrum.
I don't care.
You might have guessed already, but
yeah, but I don't care. To me, you're just the same, you know? I mean, whether you want to be or not, you're still pretty much just one of my sisters, you know?
In a sense I am. But you do know that your true sister, right now, she's the last of your kind that is still real and alive, and she needs your help, Nina. She needs some help that I cannot give her. Not being an actual humanoid in any world. Thank the gods I managed to contact you, but what I'm about to ask you to help with is more than I can hope for everyone to respond. But at the very least, can you promise that you will at least hear me out? It's your choice if you want to get involved or not, but
Nina's
you
already
will hear
nodding.
me out, right? You will.
Well, and if it helps, whatever it is that you want, if it helps you, if it helps my sister, if it helps me, then I'll do it. There's so little I won't do for you. To make this world just a little bit less lonely, you know?
You're going to see the simulacrum, said the tear as he says, crap, I haven't felt this in a while, but this can be helped. I guess we have one more thing in common. Only family was the only ones to ever treat me well, and still this is... Sorry, as she is going to just put her hand on her face, clear herself up a little bit. You can see the moment some tears drop, you're going to see her skin like melting just for a moment, part there, like snow. As I said, don't mind that. This is some inconveniences of the simulacrum form.
It's okay. When I cry, my tears are bloody because I don't cry often, and my tears hurt. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. But please, what can I do? And do you want a hug? Those are my two questions.
Bina will nod.
Nina will she will look at Locke, nod at Locke, and she will step forward slowly in the stair until she was in hugging reach of Bina, and Nina will open her arms and hug her like like she would a brother. You know, she never had a sister, so she hugs her like a brother.
And well, doesn't matter the tender in that regard. As you do so, you are going to feel something below you shaking, but inside you, you're going to feel calm, much calmer than you were previously. And you're going to feel the muscles of Bina's face change a little bit as she forms a smile. Close your eyes momentarily, but you feel some light shooting under your eyes. As you will look around,
Oh.
see the whole area lighting up. As Bina says, the portal is once more open. It will stay open for a couple more minutes. I should explain before you do anything.
It's really bright.
And
Notice is
at
covering
this
their
point, this is where we're gonna put a pause
No.
on the session until next week.
Ooh, not gonna lie,
That-
BG, I thought it was gonna be a trap. I thought this was the moment you said you close your eyes and I was
You
like,
die.
oh shit. Yeah, it's like and you die.
That's 15
Ah.
levels have waited for this. Yeah.
Oh my god. It only took us 4 hours, guys, but we finished a short rest and did a fight.
That's right. Look at us go.
Look at that. Look at that speed. Thank you, BG.
This
I
is
need
what
to
I
add
was
something.
imagining when the portal opened.
You level up, all of you.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
my
no.
god.
You do level up. You're level 15, and you're getting somewhere with that level. You're probably gonna need it. Probably.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Level 15. It's a big one.
Oh my
Wait,
god, we
yeah,
get 8th level spells.
I just want to say, BG, thank you for putting up with. I know it's like, I don't know. When we sit around and talk for an hour and 15 minutes during a short rest, I've never had a DM that would put up with it. Thank you very much. It's honestly, it's really appreciated.
No, I mean, it's the main reason that we play this game. You don't have to RP all the time, but when you literally are invested in the characters and do it, why we all play D&D.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you guys think this is going to be a? Actually, no. I take that question back because BG literally just said we're going to need it. We're going to need that level 15.
Walk in the
That's
park.
horrifying. That's
Maybe.
That's horrifying.
Maybe.
No, it's his
No.
easy mode.
Yeah.
I mean-
Yeah. Has anyone ever got any experience with any Domains of Dread stuff? I only have Curse of Strahd experience
A
with like
a
old
few, yeah.
Ravenloft stuff.
The trio has
Ooh, oh yeah, you said Sam has been to one.
Sam, Gossamer, Gathwin. We all did.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Is the fifth
Samuel
Well-
has in character experience. Which is nice.
my
Mhm.
my Ravenloft knowledge only goes like back. Well, I say only. It goes back years, like to the old stuff, and nothing of the new stuff. So I'm kind of, other than Strahd's existence, I don't know anything about them.
Nope,
So
sure,
old.
yeah.
You
I
can-
really
you
don't
can
know
say it.
what to expect, yeah.
What did you say then, Kat? Sorry.
I said you can just say you're old.
I'm
Just
no,
Open
I,
about
Age
it.
shaming again,
I-
you know.
dude, I'm 30 this year, so maybe.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Well,
I-
Domains of
I
Dread, to be
mean,
fair,
same
have
here.
some.
I'm 30
They have
this
some
year.
common ideas, some common rules, but they're so different amongst themselves. So yeah, I have to keep in mind the same parameters, but the flavor is going to be really different from the previous one.
Yeah.
So
all I
we'll
was, all I wanted to say was, from my knowledge of the old Ravenloft stuff, it's horrible. It's really horrible. So
It's not
that's
great.
my expectation going in is genuine misery. So
Fear.
yep, fear, misery, and horrible traps.
Mm.
But honestly, BG, I'll be happy with whatever happens. So long as you don't kill us all horribly.
Oh
And
my
even
god,
then,
I can cast
Oh,
there's
everything.
joy
come
to be
on.
found in a TPK.
Yes.
A very small amount, but there's still joy. Yeah,
It'll be okay if we do.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll most
Alright,
definitely
guys.
be interesting.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I'll see you on the next. Goodbye for now.
Thanks,
Sounds
PG.
good.
I just
Bye.
cast
PG.
control weather
Bye.
and make it sunny again.
Decide a new spell.
Oh yeah, level 50. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to level up for like days probably. Any suggestions, anyone?
I'm done.
For multi-classes? You're done, did you say, Jeremy? You're already done.
Well, I only had. I'm moving up from level 1 cleric to level 2 cleric, so
Ah, okay, nice.
I got
anyone-
domain stuff.
Anyone doing anything public and interesting?
What do you
rather
mean?
than like private stuff for the level up?
Oh,
No,
I took detect evil and good,
that's good.
and now
think
I
that-
can pray to my great god and know a little bit more.
Well, you said that you compared Samuel to Swiss cheese earlier. So is his god some kind of like Gouda or
Ooh, yeah.
maybe Monterey Jack or no?
He's a very Gouda
What?
god.
She's the most wise connoisseur of all.
Jesus.
Some might say Mistra is the
Queen.
Mistra is what a connoisseur is to cheese to magic.
Oh, she's a cheesemonger.
Yes.
What is it?
Cheeseomancy.
To cheeseomancy.
Cheddarmancy. That'd be awesome.
Wait, isn't there a word for this actually? Isn't it like tauromancy? Tauromancy?
There's there's actually a I don't know if any of you guys have played
Cheese wizard.
the Loathing games, like West of Loathing.
I don't know
or-
what that is.
It's it's a game series with where basically you play as it's very basic, but like it's fantastic. It's like a little RPG thing where you play as like a stick figure and you get classes and things like that, and one of the games has Cheese Mage as one of the classes.
Well, that's what I was trying to. It turns out it does exist. It is called Tyromancy, but it's from The Witcher. I stole it from The Witcher. I apologize. It's actually
Cheese
another thing.
Mage.
I'm sorry, everyone, to break the news that cheese magic
Cheese
doesn't
magician.
actually exist. It
Ugh.
isn't really real.
I
It's,
love.
it's all it's all made up.
Brother.
You
Let's
know,
see.
Tyromancy doesn't exist.
Does this mean that Nina's gonna become a level 2 sorcerer?
No,
Not at all.
nope. Level 3.
What?
Ooh!
Let's see.
What is this? Is this we get the final warlock in lock then?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I'm going Sorcerer
Let's
3 or
see.
Warlock more. I don't know. It's tough. I might go Monk.
You just
Lock-
give.
you
Yeah,
go-
I was gonna say.
go warlock,
Just you
I'll
go
go
monk,
monk.
and then you
I
know
mean-
lock goes warlock, and you guys are good.
Wait, I might have the stats for it. 1 second.
Wow. Holy
I
moly.
do! Nina can become a monk!
Oh no.
Thank God.
Oh, this is perfect. 1 sec. What does a level 1 monk get me? Hold on. Nothing! It gets me nothing,
God,
is what it gets me.
awful.
That's so good.
You don't get to. You can't punch things now.
Oh, I can, and I can use dex, so I'd be punching for
Ooh.
1 plus 2. 1d4 plus 2. 1d4 plus 2 damage. Yeah.
It's like
Once
right now
around.
in an arm wrestling match. I think Juniper would win.
Between Nina and
Nina versus
Juniper.
Juniper. Yeah, being the weakest of the bunch.
we can try it right now. Just roll it in the chat. Just
I kind of really want to get
1d20 plus.
anti-magic field.
Mm.
There you go. Nina got a 12 on her arm wrestling Juniper check.
Oh, do you
What
want to
did you
arm
do?
wrestle Sam?
With Monk?
What you got, Junes?
You got
I love that you put arm wrestling in there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
arm wrestling Juniper. I used strength for the modifier, just FYI.
I was gonna say.
Man,
Oh, oh, I know it
It
is.
is like
It's pi-
literally half.
I know it is. It's pity, is what it is. It's Juniper's like, oh, Nina's so tired.
I don't know why. I'm just imagining like two. I'm just imagining two of the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men just slamming into
Just
one
slapping
another.
their arms. No,
Just noodles.
I like the idea that Juniper just lets Nina win, and then Nina is on the table screaming about her victory. You know, like champagne everywhere. This hollow victory.
It's literally that meme of like the guy celebrating and he's in 4th place.
Oh yeah, with the bronze medal around his neck.
Yeah.
He's way happier than the other two. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Thank you for the session, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna go what my level up's gonna be. I'll have to do it later this week.
Better keep us updated.
I really like playing with you guys.
Same.
We
You
enjoy
guys
it,
are
yeah.
Yeah.
And who's in charge of the music this session, by the way? Because it's been kind of great.
Good
PG,
Jared-
right?
stream.
Well, I think